All right. Hello, everyone. Hello. Man, there's so many people already. There's Jody, Linda, CP. Got Jody Brooks. What's going on? Gooden's Auto. Brown Dwarf. What's up? DJ Rock. LIB. What's up, bro? Man, thank you all for coming. I got Maryland Squatch Watcher here. We got G&B also in the chat. What's going on? He's having a little bit of technical difficulty trying to get himself situated here, so I guess I'll just start it off. As you can see behind me there, that's just a little spoiler for thumbnail for the video that I'm getting ready to put out. Hey, Kathy, what's up? That was for when we were at Flame 3 recently. Tin Man and cameraman myself and Harris. But my name's Mike. This is my YouTube channel, MT Paranormal Life. I think we got William back here. Go ahead.
Yep. Sorry, guys.
Oh, we're back. All right. But yeah, if you like anything paranormal, which to me covers a lot of ground, you can see my journey's been going different directions. A lot of different paranormal.
There it goes again. Hey, Jen.
Sure, I got you. Hold on. All right. Until we get situated here, I'll give them a moment. But like I was saying, if it's your first time on the channel, I appreciate it. Just subscribe. There's, it's free. YouTube subscription's free. If you like the video, give them the thumbs up. That really helps. Everybody give the thumbs up. We appreciate it. And today I have a couple guests. Start off with William from Maryland Squatch Watcher. I've always wanted to have him on the show. Hey, Roller Woman, Weasel, what's up? Yeah, I wanted to have William on from, I got Williams, both of them are William. William from Maryland Squatch Watcher. And later on, when he gets back, I got William from WTCW Paranormal. Okay, I think we got him back.
I'm sorry, Mike.
Oh, there you are. Oh, hey, this is just hanging out, man. It's no biggie. No big deal at all, man.
I just turned my hot box on. I got a T-Mobile extra hot box. Hopefully it'll give me something here.
Yeah, I was just telling everybody that I've always wanted to have you on and talk to you. Since the first time I seen you was on ORD. And talking about some interesting things, something that I had questions on. So, I reached out to you and we started chatting, and it's been pretty good, man. I always enjoy talking to you, and it'd be good to get together sometime.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So how long you been doing it?
This July will be a year.
Okay. Cool. I think I started mine back in October. So I'm probably about 7 or 8 months in, so I'm getting there. We're all relatively new to me. I just kind of jumped in.
Me too.
Yeah. So I know we were talking, and you were telling me about. Seems like you seem to have just some natural gifts with a lot of different things. I mean, you're probably going to have to explain that better than I do, which is really interesting.
Yeah. Well, I've kind of always known, from about, my mom said from like 5, 6 years old, I've always seen things, and I would come to her and tell her I see certain things. I used to see a lot of stuff outside, and what I mean is spirits. And one day I went out, I used to hang the clothes up for my mom, and I went outside one day and I was hanging clothes up. I think I was like 7 or 8 years old. I used to love doing that kind of stuff, vacuuming, and, kind of odd for a kid, but I used to like doing all that. And, we lived in Southern Maryland, so tobacco farmers / watermen. And so it was just a natural thing. But anyway, I'd go outside and I'd see somebody standing like on the corner of a building or the corner of my dad's garage. And at that age, I thought it was just a human being standing there, in flesh. So I'd go back inside and I told my mom, I said, there's a guy standing outside by your clothesline or by the garage. And, of course, she'd get in hysterics, go out there and look, and nobody'd be there. Well, come to find out, my mom and my sister, they have their own gifts as well. And my mom said that she always wondered if it would
Oh, I think we froze up there. Give him a moment to get back. His reception's been acting up. He's on his mobile phone for this stream. But if you're just joining, I got William on here from Maryland Squatch Watcher, and I think he's pretty interesting, fascinating person, and I talked to him a lot, and he actually has given me some information on some things, and I've always wanted to have him on just to talk to him. So we're just trying to work through some of the reception issues here. Paranormal vibes, Linda, Dean. Okay, he's probably going to try to reconnect here once he gets his service back. So, like I said, we're just going to work around it. But a little later on, William from WTCW Paranormal is going to be joining me. And I don't know if anybody has seen a live stream I did. It was one of the earlier live streams I did. I had William on, and we were talking about a lot of different experiences and things. And I think he's back. There he is. All right, we'll get back to that.
Yeah, I'm going to step outside closer to the disc.
Okay. Hey, thanks, DJ. Appreciate it. Said it. You know how there he is. Hey, nice rocking chair. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I'm like 10 feet from the dish, so hopefully I'll get better internet.
Yeah. So you were telling me about how you were seeing people, which sounds like possibly spirits of some people.
There goes again.
And you're can you hear me? Let me see if I got. Okay. Well. All right. I guess you guys just bear with us here. We're gonna keep working through it. Maybe he'll find the right spot for his service. Seems really strange. I told him he's getting zapped. What do you think? You guys think he's getting zapped too? What'd you say there, Linda? Billy looks good as a spinning circle. Yeah. We'll work through it, But we'll get back to William once he gets the service back again. But hey, Tina, what's going on? I think he's back. We get you back in here. There you go. I told everybody you must be getting zapped, man. They're out there watching you.
This is a treat.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Go ahead and pick up where you left off. It's an interesting story, man. Oh no, we lost him again already. Oh, jeez. Okay, there he is. Hey, can you hear me all right now? You back?
I got you.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Hey, pick up where you left off.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me cool myself down. Yeah. I got a little upset. Good Lord.
That's all right. Don't sweat it.
Yeah, I noticed that I was seeing spirits, and then my mom, she sat me down and started explaining things to me, and it kind of I never stopped seeing them. Growing up, it kind of faded out of my life. Like we talked about it, and I felt like it was like it wasn't a big deal. It was like something I saw all the time, but nobody else saw, and they didn't. Outside of the family, nobody understood. It seemed like, or they didn't want to hear it. And as I got into my teenage years, I'll go ahead to after I graduated high school. Actually, I'll back up a little bit. I was going to a prom, my prom, and I stopped at a gas station, and I had the darndest thing happen to me. The Blackfoot medicine man that I'm talking to now, he saw me at the gas station, and he said, "Would you please?" He greeted himself, and he said, "Would you do me a favor, please?" And I said, "Sure. What's that?" And he said, "Don't get back in that car." And I said, "Okay." He said, "I'll give you a ride home." So I agreed, and I got into his truck, and we went back to the farm, and I got my dad's truck and went back out. Well, not long after that, the two boys that I was riding with, they totaled the car, and it was just bad. It was
Wow.
bad all the way around. So I knew the moment I heard about the accident that um, I had connected with this guy, Gigi, the medicine man,
Gigi.
and yeah, and he didn't pick me, and I knew that we're not like, how do you call it? We're not randomly picked. I don't. That's just my belief. I feel that when we're drawn to somebody, we're selected per se.
Yeah, that must have been a heck of a trust exercise, I guess, just from this man just randomly, first time you ever met him, right? And he just says, "Don't get back in the car," and he'll give you a ride. You must
Well,
have had a feeling
I,
that
I
it was okay, you know.
well, I knew him from he knew my family,
Oh,
and
okay,
I
okay.
knew him.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry
and
for this.
the town I lived in was kind of like Mayberry, like where I live now, and everybody knew everybody. Um,
I got you.
out, out of the three of the teenagers, two of us were like, we weren't. I wasn't doing anything wrong. I wasn't drinking at an early age. I wasn't smoking anything. But the one that was driving was, and I allowed myself to trust him and get in the car, thinking that everybody our age does it, except for me and this other fellow that I grew up with. And I think it came from the fact that I saw everybody else in my senior class doing it, but me and a few others. So it was a norm, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so then after that, I go on to get selected for law enforcement. And man, some of the things that I was seeing at fatality, accidents, shootings. One night I was in the city, Baltimore City, and I watched the angel. I watched the spirit, which was in human form. It shot up from the middle of the city street, and it went straight up in the sky, and it just went into light. It just bursted into light, and I about had a nervous breakdown.
Wow.
And I remember turning around and looking at about a half a dozen officers and going, "Did you see that?" And everybody's just like so busy with the case that they're like, "Oh, whatever," you know. And I can remember going, "Shoo! I'm glad they didn't, and I'm glad they didn't pay any attention to me, because I knew they wouldn't understand."
Wow.
Hello.
Yeah.
Cameraman jumped in.
Hey, what do you say, cameraman?
Oh, how you doing, Billy?
I'm doing good, brother. Good to see you.
Good to see you. What's up, Mike?
What's going on? What's
Oh,
up?
dealing with my shoulder today.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Let me see if I can adjust the mic settings.
Is mine up again?
No, I have this is the first time I'm using StreamYard here, so I'm getting used to this. But for some reason, it comes in blaring when you first join on the automatic. You kind of like manually adjust it. All
I
right,
got you.
Is that better?
I think I got you. Yeah,
Better.
yes.
Right.
DJ cameraman, welcome.
Right.
Absolutely.
All right.
So what's
Yeah,
going
that.
on?
So, but you said that like ability or your gift helped you out a lot in law enforcement, right, William? I think maybe he froze up again. I told him he's getting zapped, man.
Yep.
Yeah. He'll be
Man, I
back.
was carrying like 20 pounds of apples today through the woods. Oh man, my shoulder is like killing me.
You checking out a new place?
No, just going over and
Okay.
dropping off giftings.
All
You
right.
know.
Yeah. How do you like my my little spoiler here for the thumbnail for the last visit at Claim
Love
3
it.
we were at? Yeah, the StreamYard's
Hello,
nice.
chat room. Hello, hello.
Sally Joe, hey, what's up? CP, we got Kathy. I think I said hello to everybody else that came in. I don't want to miss anybody. Yeah, and he'll be back as soon as he gets connected again. Here he comes. All right, he's back.
Billy's back.
I don't know what happened that time. I'm on 5 bars, and I don't know.
You got zapped.
They don't want the story to be told.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it sounds like you're. Oh, I meant to ask him again. See, they don't want us. They don't want us to know about him.
Nope.
That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Hey, all right.
There
You're
you
back.
go.
I guess I'll walk around. Yeah, I'm done everything but stand on my head.
All right.
You
Billy's
didn't put the
cloaking.
tinfoil hat on though.
LIB said Billy's cloaking.
Yeah. I'm gonna try sitting in the truck. Now I'm like a foot away from the satellite.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah. Now it looks like you're on the road.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm back down to 2 bars. That isn't working.
Well, I guess we'll keep it. We'll keep you on the move and back and forth,
Yeah.
like a mystery.
Guys, I do apologize. I was
Don't worry about it.
It happens.
cameraman. I was telling Mike I've never had an issue like this ever at my house, and it reminds me of the night that I tried to.
Yeah. Linda said aluminum foil hat, Billy.
Yep, need that aluminum foil.
Dean said climb on the roof. Hey, Tim, what's up? Sorry, man. What's up, Tim? Hey, I haven't talked to you in a while, man. I'm going to have to give you a call soon. All right? We'll talk. Trapper. All right. And look at this. We got everybody here. Maybe all of us together will give you enough signal to keep you in your building.
Hopefully.
All right.
What do you say, Trap?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Trapper?
Not a lot.
Billy's getting zapped.
Yep,
Yeah,
Billy's
sorry
getting
about
zapped.
that. I'm a little late.
They don't want us to know the truth.
Yeah, well, that's funny you guys say that because right behind me, it's loaded.
Yeah. So you said your like gift or your senses that have really helped you out with law enforcement too, right?
Yeah. It was a shaky kind of situation as far as getting hired. I was with the feds. Polygraphs, court proceedings. Couldn't mention it. Couldn't talk about it.
Yep.
And then when I just retired, 31 years.
Wow.
I don't know.
Maybe they're the ones zapping him.
Yep.
So what's up, Trap?
Hey, what's going on? Sorry, I'm a little late.
Oh no, it's it's just a Tuesday night, right?
Yeah, that's
Chat.
right.
Chatting amongst each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, get Long Island up in here. Come on up in here, Long Island.
We're gonna have the Brady Bunch screen.
Good break.
Yep. Let's go, Long Island. Get in here. Come on, Tim. Get in here. Rob, everybody, Pat.
There's
Get
the
in here.
Billy freeze frame. Was
I
cameraman?
was
How
up
you
going
doing?
over that footage last night of those caves. Man.
I gotta send him a link.
Man. Come
Send him a
on.
link. All right, he's back.
How come we don't see this stuff out
Hey, look!
there?
Wow, there's 2 of you. How did this happen?
You're cloaking.
Oh,
Doppelganger.
wow.
Good thing you didn't see yourself.
Yeah.
I gotta send LIB a link. But yeah, Billy, go ahead.
So, boy, I'm all mixed up. So about 6 months before I retired, I started seeing things like more and more. It was like things were really ramping up. And 2017, 2018, I was deer hunting, and I had my first sighting of a Sasquatch right on the Chesapeake Bay. And he walked out on me about 30 yards. I was in a deer stand. I was in the marsh. You got to wear chest waders out there. I mean, it's, and he wouldn't look at me. He walked out. He stood there. Nice. I mean, he come out just as quiet, very big, about 9.5 foot tall, 5 foot across his chest, 4.5, 5 foot. Really, he was dark. He had like a grayish skin. I couldn't see the color of his eyes, but I could see the white in his eyes out of the corner of his eye. And when I turned, something told me to turn and look. And I heard look. That's all I heard in my head was this look. And I guess I got lucky and picked the right side to look. And when I looked over, I about, you know what? And I just stayed locked on him. And when he turned around, this all happened in about 10 to 11 seconds. And when he turned around, he looked dead at me. He knew I was there. He come out to announce himself. And when he started walking again, he was making probably 6, 7 foot strides. And he got behind me about 50 yards, and it sounded like a 747 jetliner had crashed back there. I mean, he tore holy hell up.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's tearing the signal up, too. But Rob just said, that's scary, man. I couldn't imagine seeing a Sasquatch. I remember him telling that story before I heard about it in his tree stand. It's a heck of a thing he must have experienced.
Yeah, that'd be crazy to experience something like that.
Somebody made a comment about
one trapper. You were face to face with them. You're the
that
lucky one.
last night's stream in the cave. Somebody made a comment about that. Did everybody get to see that? That was fun. It was a good time.
Yeah, I did get to. I watched the video late last night when I got back.
My thing is, why can't we see these things while we're out there? Well, that thing sitting up on the ledge, that was pretty cool.
What was that up on the ledge?
Don't know. It was gone.
Yeah, apparently we weren't alone. The three of us.
No.
And that thing above the rocks.
Oh, here we go. I got to get Mike in here. Hey, there's LIB.
There's Mike.
And is Billy still there? Or am I? Oh, there he is.
Yep,
all right.
He is.
There we
Come
go.
back.
Fifth wheel is here. Billy's back.
This
Hey,
is the
Mike.
dream team.
There it goes again. What is going on with this thing, man?
We're trying to get you some more energy here. I guess it didn't work.
He's probably got his phone cover on.
There you go. Way to
Out
think
there,
like a
when
cameraman.
you're out there, guys, take
Hey.
the phone covers off.
Yeah. Hey, Billy,
reception.
do you have the phone cover on? Do you have like a phone case on your phone?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? You guys can hear me, right?
I can
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah.
All right, I think we lost him again.
Good day, Mike. Good day, brother.
There he is. Whoa, that's a weird view.
There he
Hey,
is.
what's up? All right,
Is
how's
that
that?
better?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I just got it. Let me turn back up now.
All right. Hey, if you can hear me, take the cover off your phone. It might help.
Oh, okay. Hold on one
Yes.
second.
Yeah, always when you're out filming, take the cover off so your phone gets full reception.
I
Yep.
never gave that a thought.
Me neither. It's actually pretty brilliant.
Yeah, I had that problem. I was like out filming, and then I called the phone company, and he was all like, you got your phone case on? And I was like, yeah. He was like, well, take it off so your phone gets full reception. I was like, oh, okay, I'll call you back. Never called him.
All right, let's see if we can get him back with some service here. So what's going on, Mike?
Not much. What happened? We lost him again?
Yeah, he's having a rough one tonight.
He was on earlier, and he was, like, just doing an announcement about the show tonight, and it was doing this. I think he said there was an issue in the neighborhood or something.
Yeah, maybe. I know sometimes. Let's see. He's back. I think he's back. All right, here he comes. Hey, there he is.
All right, I got the phone off. To cut the case off.
All right, we'll see. Give it a shot.
I took my headphones off. I took everything away from it. All right.
Yeah. So you're talking about that first time you seen a Sasquatch, right?
Yeah, that was in. It's called Deal, Shadyside, Maryland. I'm losing bars again. Yeah, so it started heading back behind me from where it came, and when it got back, give or take, because I.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
We're gonna. It's like a mystery. We're gonna have to piece together the story. He's a mysterious guy.
Yeah, it sucks, man. It gets so frustrating. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
We all been there.
it's,
all been there.
sometimes you just gotta, you gotta bow to the technology gods and like
Beg.
just give up. Yeah. Well, you could beg for a while.
Linda just said Billy asked Toby to back off. I'm curious what that's about. We're gonna have to ask him when he gets back. Okay, I think he's back. Let me get rid of the old one and bring the new one in. Hey, how's that? Can you hear me? You back? No? No sound. We lost him again.
Might have to try shutting off his phone and turning it back on.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll text him that. Maybe that will. I don't know.
Hey, how's
I was
that?
doing this earlier.
You look like you're here now. Can you hear us?
No, you're gonna have to shut it down his phone. Leave it
Yeah.
off for a minute, and power it back up.
Yeah. If you can hear us, try shutting the phone off. Restarting your phone. You probably can't hear me. You got him, Mike? All right. Thanks.
Where's he at?
No, he's moving now. I text him, but he might not get it because he's on here.
Yeah.
There he goes. He left. There you go.
Okay. Maybe he's restarting. Okay. All right. So let's see. There's a lot of comments here. I'm getting caught up in the action of Billy coming back and disappearing and coming back again.
So how you been, Mike?
Mike's screen is glitching too.
Yeah, that's that. They got their own like green screen for this. I thought I'd try it out.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I went out today for a little while, but the ticks were horrible, man.
Yeah. Hey, I found one on my neck when I was at work. I had a tick on my neck.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't wait to get back to the house and take a shower and like check myself. I stripped down in the there was nobody else in the little parking lot. It's a hunting area, so nobody was there. But I just took my socks, shoes, everything off. I was like, forget this, man. I had on tick spray and bug lotion. They still just disrespected it, like no cares.
Nope. I had 3 on me. I had one under my arm.
Oh man,
my stomach.
they find those spots. They find every little wrinkle where you can't see them.
Mm-hmm.
They hide under my gut. That's a good spot. They hide right under my gut, so I don't know they're there. And then they sneak out while I'm sleeping and like find a better spot. Some more prime meat.
Hey, hopefully there's no video resurfaces of you out there in the area changing.
Oh man, that would be their loss if they had to watch that.
I'm gonna send
We'll see you on a live stream. Check this guy out.
I'm trying to send a link here to Billy, see if we can get him back here again. Yeah, but Tina just said she enjoyed watching the Night at the Caves. That
It was
was
good. It was
yeah,
good. It
good
was a
time.
nice change of pace. You know, not a lot of people do that kind of stuff, so it's cool.
Yeah.
All
There's
right, we'll
not a
see.
lot of people that will venture out at night, period. And then, like, I've done it before, and I know what it entails, and it's not easy. It's not an easy task. Like, you're depending on your flashlights and your tech and everything. You know, like you got to have your wits about you. Like, which it's easy to get turned around. Something goes bump in the night. You spin around. You turn around. Next thing you know, you don't know which way is which, right? And like so many variables. So it's good. It's a lot of fun to watch. I know you guys go through a lot to do it, but on our end, it's enjoyable.
All right,
Awesome.
I think you're back, Billy. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. No? Oh,
What's up, Billy?
I got no volume though, no sound. This is too weird, isn't it? Almost like
Like
something is stopping him, you know?
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
like
weird.
like he's being suppressed.
Yeah. This is strange.
Wonder if he's trying to use an
Carla.
Apple phone.
Like Carla said. Billy, can you hear
You
us?
guys
now?
there?
Yeah, there you are.
Oh, he's over here now.
All right, so 10 seconds, tell us everything.
Yeah. Well, it's almost over. So, he got back behind me about 60, 75 yards. I don't know. I could have turned my head all the way around and followed him, but I was so scared and I knew I seen something that not everybody sees every day, but I still didn't know what I saw. So when he got behind me, he just tore holy hell up. I mean, he broke trees. We went back later on, and he broke off trees 8 inches round. I mean, snapped them, 8 and 10 foot high. And it was about, I think it was like, I don't know, somewhere between 10:30 in the morning and maybe closer to 12. I don't know. But I stayed in there until dark. I wouldn't get out of the deer stand. And I had my dad and I think 4 other guys with me. And they
Uh-oh. Suppression started. Well, Tina, that was a little odd time for your message, huh?
Yeah.
hunted.
Uh-oh. He's fighting through it. He's back.
Whew.
All right, so now it's timely. It's good, Tina.
Yeah, so I stayed in the stand.
Oh,
Poor
man.
Billy.
Yeah. I think we're just going to have to go visit. Do
Yeah.
it live. Get the story. Okay. Hey, what's up?
We're coming to
This is
visit you,
great.
bro. We got to help you out.
Oh, man.
Where's Billy from? Where's
Maryland?
he? Maryland.
Maryland Squatch Watcher.
I got you. Yep.
Hey, what's going on? You're really blue.
Okay.
by the way.
Yeah, it represents law enforcement. It's the porch light.
Yep.
I just heard something and I know what this is. They don't want me on here tonight.
You know,
So,
I
whether
believe you. I believe you 100% there. Zap.
Yeah, I just heard big, bold, loud, deep voice said stop.
Really?
And yeah,
Man.
this is the second time that I tried to connect with you guys. And you can ask anybody else. I've been on, I don't know how many times with LIB, and he's in New York, and I have no issues.
Dozens of times.
It's
Did
insane.
you tell him to cut you a break here just to give you, like, a little bit to talk to us? Think they'll listen to you? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
All right, I guess not. I tried. Okay.
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Rob said, definitely don't want Billy to tell us stories.
Right.
I've had this happen a couple times, but not like this. I've had situations where I've gone into farms and I've heard not now, and then I'd hear a big crack or foot stomps. But we can try it. I don't,
We'll keep
see what
trying.
happens. Yeah. So I came out at dark. I didn't have a flashlight. I left it at him. I took it out of my duffel bag the night before because we've been hunting all week, and I didn't realize I took my light out. So I had to come out in the dark. And I remember getting to the gate, and I was like 10 feet from my dad and him standing by the truck. And I didn't want to go past that gate. Something was trying to keep me on that property. And I experienced this quite a bit now on my videos. I'll get to an area where I lock up, or I'll get to where I can't use my arms. I had a situation up in the public land. I had my sidearm on me, and I locked eyes with a dogman, and I was at a gifting spot. Well, I didn't realize that I had my toes against the trunk of the tree, and I couldn't move. And something was telling me, fight or flight. And I carry a 500 caliber 9-shot revolver bear gun, and my intention was to take it down, because it was only like 20 yards from me. Well, I don't have to tell you. I hope none of you ever experienced this, because I've been in shootouts. I've been on the streets fist fighting. I've had a lot of, and I'm not trying to say I'm big headed or anything, but
No, you're not. One.
I've never had it where I couldn't control myself, where I couldn't use my arms, I couldn't move. My thinking, I could think about my gun. I knew I had it unstrapped, and I knew I hadn't.
It's Toby again. You think Toby's stopping him, huh, Linda? Toby doesn't seem to want to let him talk to us. Well, the other William probably will be joining us.
I'm asking you guys just to allow me to do this video with my friends. Just allow me to do this tonight. I've only got a few more minutes. I understand you don't like it, but I do apologize. I love you guys, and I'm only going to be a few more minutes. Blessings to each and every one of you. You know I love you. Thank you. Oh, sorry, guys. All right, I'm back. Man, I'm twisted.
I'll give you a break, maybe. It sounds like it. You sound pretty good right now.
Yep, there it goes again.
Oh, he's there.
He's still there.
Maybe.
Go ahead, Bill. We heard you up to bear gun. Oh, he's froze.
Yeah. Toby, let him speak, Toby. Here, there he goes. He's back. Hey.
Yep, sorry, but
That's all right.
All right, I'm back.
Back in
I
the
keep saying sorry. It's just me. That's what I do. Mike gets on me all the time. So I get to let me back up to the DM. So I didn't realize it until I got home that I had my toes on the stump of the tree. And I think that I grounded in with the energy, I guess, that the DM was either using or was sending. I don't know, but it locked me. It totally paralyzed me. And somehow I was able to step away from it. But when I stepped away from it, I went towards the DM. And then I said, "Whoa, wait a minute, what am I doing?" And
Guys, I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, it seems like they don't want this story coming out, huh? But I do have a friend of mine coming on probably around 9, a little after 9, if you guys want to stay on. His name's William also. He does paranormal investigating. He's a young guy, young kid. Hey, what's up?
So I'll make a quick of it. I'll do my best.
Go ahead, man.
I was able to back out of there, and I got an area where there's a log across the path, and seems like every time I have an issue back in that area, if I get back on the other side of that log, I get the ton of bricks off my chest that I feel, and the energy stops going wild, and I can use I can think, and I can use my arms.
It's like a boundary.
And yeah,
Huh.
yep. And it's the same place. I had a little girl come visit me, full body spirit in a dress. There's quite a few on here who can attest to it. They saw it on video. Me and 5 or 6 others, we sent her to the light.
Oh man. It's gonna be a rough one.
You gotta have him back from like.
Yeah.
He's got a lot to offer. He's so genuine. He's so genuine too.
Hey.
Like, bro, I would have been throwing stuff already. Like how he keeps his cool.
Yeah, it takes a lot of patience to do this kind of
No,
stuff.
he's a godsend, this guy, I swear.
Yeah.
Did you guys catch the part with the young girl?
Yes.
Yeah.
You sent her to the light, and then it cut off.
Yeah. So we did that, and then every time I was videoing beings, there was always a ton of Indians around, Union soldiers, Confederate soldiers, older gentlemen with long beards down past their stomach, gentlemen with top hats on. I've even caught Miss Piggy in the river. I mean, it's some of the craziest things that you would imagine. Many cartoon characters. I mean, it's, I don't know if you ever heard anybody say, if you've seen it on TV, it's real. Well, I believe that. I know it's hard to wrap your head around a lot of that stuff. It was 100,000% hard for me to wrap my head around it until I saw it.
I've seen some weird stuff out there, Billy, and I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, and there's the channel also. LIB, you got that channel up for him.
Sweet.
Maryland's Watcher. If you guys haven't checked it out, go to the channel, subscribe.
Absolutely. You'll
Thank
enjoy
you,
his
Mike.
content. I do.
Got it. I'm
Thank
pretty
you,
sure I
guys.
got a link too on my channel. If you go to the About section, there should be a link to your site too, so you can take that.
I really appreciate it.
Oh, no problem.
Thank you. Thank all of you, man.
Love what you do, Billy.
You
appreciate
remember,
it, man.
remember when I first reached out to you, Billy, about the wand or the staff? You remember when I reached out to you about that?
Yes.
And I saw you showing a photograph, and it looked like a face on a tree. And it had the shape, and you were talking about how that's the staff and the white stripe. And you remember the clip, cameraman, when you and Trapper were out, and there was that clip of it looked like something walked in front of you guys on the other side of the mound. I remembered that moment and what looked like that. It looked like a white branch, and that's where whatever it was came up and walked across. And as soon as I heard Billy tell that story and I seen the photograph, my brain was like ding, like that sounds exactly like that moment from that live hunt you did. That's why I started asking him about it. And I got it right here. I'm going to try to show you guys that if you want to see that. I'm going to share that with you so you can see that.
It's a rarity. Oh, man.
Can you guys see it?
Yep.
Oh, I thought I went out.
Oh, no. I just I went to the full screen.
I got you.
And I'm going to play that. Now, you can probably see it right here. See this right here? Yeah, that's it. I'll watch it that as cameraman.
That like yesterday.
Yep.
Down. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
Right there. I want to just pause that because this is what.
below the.
There it is there.
Yep. And
Yep.
then it walks away.
And it was just over here.
Around here. That's where I seen you actually.
There it goes.
Yep.
That's wicked.
Yeah. And when you told that story, Billy, when I heard you telling the story about the staff and the photograph, that shape of that stick was just like the shape of, it looked like the same shape in front of the face.
Play that again, could you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Can you still see it?
Show
All right?
LIB where that is.
Yeah. All right. Here you go. Watch this, Mike. Right here. You can kind of see it.
Down. Yeah, they're saying.
All right.
Yeah,
Can you see it?
I'm gonna go full screen over here.
Can you see it, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay. You see this right here? Looks like a stick.
Yeah.
Okay. Watch it.
Down below the.
Okay, look. It just moved over to here. Right here. Now watch what comes out of that.
Here. That's where I seen you actually.
You can see it just run away.
Yeah, that's wicked. Every time I see that.
Yeah. Down. Yeah, they're saying down below.
It's on the right. Now it's on the left.
That's where I seen you
And
actually.
then something runs away.
Down. Yeah, they're saying down below the mound here. That's where I seen you actually. All the way to that point. Down. Yeah, they're saying down below
Right there. Then right there.
That's where I seen you actually. It's down. Yeah.
Yeah, I missed it the first time. I see it now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
we
you see
chased it all the way to that spot. Kept on giving us tree knocks, and I remember that.
Yeah, when I seen that, I was like, I saw that something move and run away. I was like, wow. I'm like, something just ran in front of you guys on the other side of the mound. And then first time I seen William on ORD, he showed a photograph of what looked like a face on a tree, maybe a Sasquatch. And that same like shape that you seen there, it looked like a white stick that seemed to just turn into whatever that was that ran across. That same shape, I saw it like in the center of that face. And then I heard Billy say that that's like their staff. And when I heard him talking about that, I started putting two and two together, and I'm like, like, holy crap. I'm like, that's pretty amazing. And then I started talking to him. I was really intrigued by what he had to say. And, we've been talking ever since. And, it's another good connection. Everybody on all the YouTube channels get together, talk, and share information.
Absolutely.
That was a good example.
Yep.
Yeah, Tina. Yeah, that was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And,
See some amazing stuff out there. It'd blow your mind, man.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, for sure.
And I can't.
I've seen some things around you
because, it's like. Oh.
What's that, Billy?
I've seen some things around just about every one of you guys. Jack, you seem to be a magnet. Trapper, I've seen an older gentleman following him around in a couple of your lives that was at two different locations at two different lives. So I mean, and then
They don't want you to hear that, Trapper.
Yeah, I guess not.
You're gonna get freaked out.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to hear something funny that he
Jody.
says that?
Jody, his channel name is Maryland Squatch Watcher, and I think LIB up in the chat posted a link there.
Yeah. You guys want to hear
check it
something funny that he said that?
What's
I
that?
got it. I just dropped it again.
Okay.
Oh, he's back.
I shine.
my apologies. Yeah, that's that. I wouldn't doubt it.
Billy, since you said that, I'll bring this up. This lady emailed me from California. She said that she's a medium and something else.
Uh-huh.
And she said that she watches. She stumbled across their channel, so she watches. And she said things are attracted to my aura.
What was that? Things are attracted to what?
My aura.
Oh, your aura.
Mm.
Yeah, she's like, you got a bright blue aura. I don't know what that
It sure
means.
seems like it to me.
Or is like it's like your chakra energy. It's like it's what you emanate, what you put off. Like I have like I don't know. I guess like I'm an empath, right? Like I don't really see auras. I feel them, right? So like when people are walking by me, I sense what kind of mood they're in. I can't read their mind. I can't, you know what I mean? Like, but I can pick up on what they're going through. Like, and it connects directly to me. So, but other people like that can physically see like your aura.
Yeah, and she said that
So like they
things in the
can.
forest and stuff are attracted to that.
Oh,
And
maybe you're.
I think
Yeah.
Billy, I think you you kind of have that sense also, don't you?
I missed that part of it. What are you guys referring to?
Like how you can kind of get a feel of someone's aura that's by you, like maybe about how they're feeling or what they're going through, like Mike. Like
I can get on the phone with you and tell you whether you're a bad person or a good person, or you have good intent or bad intent. And that's how I connected with each and every one of you. I've never met one of you a day in my life, but you each carry the same energy, and it's all positive, good energy. I can tell you guys are good dudes. Um, Trapper is all alone by himself. He is the most squarest guy I've ever had run through my mind.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you.
Jack is
tell
second
us
to
how
that.
you
Mike,
feel.
yeah. Well, hey man, I shoot from the hip. You
I
know.
appreciate that. Thank you.
And Jack, he's like your radio host. His voice, it draws my attention every time, and it's I hear things about you guys when you're in the woods, when everybody's going, please guys be careful, please. And I hear other things like, oh, they're good, they're safe, you know, they're
Yep.
even keel
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
It's not going to be any problems.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Marshall.
Well,
That's true. Marshall said, "Yep, I know what it's all about. Very traditional. Respect is the big key." That's. I feel the same way. Respect is a huge part of your interaction wherever you're at.
oh, definitely. I believe that.
Yep.
I believe when you open your eyes and you're not negative out there, and I believe that we're all nature loving people. We don't want to harm things. We want to help. We're not out there to, yeah, carry firearms, but that's for our safety.
Mm-hmm.
Not to threaten anybody, but bear. You got wild packs of dogs. You got coyote, and some of those things get hungry.
Mm-hmm.
When we split up, we're actually a food source. But we don't think like that. We're not going to harm anything. I mean, I got bit by a black widow or something in my knee last night.
Yeah, how's that doing? I meant to ask you.
Oh, it's really red.
All right.
Big bump on it, like about that wide.
Jeez. All right.
But I mean,
Back, William.
it's part of nature. You go out in nature, you got to respect it. Things
That's
are gonna
right.
grind on you.
R2D2 Billy.
Yeah.
Kelly, I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. It's just the voice.
You sound like a robot, bro.
You sound like kind of like Donald Duck and R2D2 together.
I have to listen. I need to listen back to what that was, because it might have been something interesting that I started laughing too. So
It's like we get him back in different voices
Bigfoot's
and
yelling at him.
freezing up. Boy, something just. We're gonna have to get him in person and talk to him, I guess.
We're gonna have to take a trip to Maryland.
Yep.
He's coming up this way or out your way, right, Mike?
Yes, yeah. We're gonna try to do a like a back and forth.
Okay. I think
I think he's gonna come. I think he's gonna come up here, and then I'm gonna, kind of troll him back down there.
Okay. So, what do you guys plan on doing? Like, not anything planned out? Man,
if you could hear this, Billy.
It's
I have
got
to
you
play
bad,
it back
boy.
and watch it, listen to it. Man, there's forces working against him tonight. This sure seems like it. Man.
Well, I mean, Mike, we're about halfway in between you and Billy, right? Well, yeah, you'll be coming through
Right.
Ohio and stuff, won't you?
I have no idea. I don't even know. I have no idea where you guys are. Like the fact that we're in the same time zone blew my mind. Like I don't know. Like I thought Ohio was like by like Minnesota or some shit. Like I'm.
You know what? I think, Mike, I think if you're going west, I think we're literally the first state that's considered Midwest.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
everything else is East Coast.
I think we'd pass through PA for sure. I don't know if we'd pass through Ohio, but it wouldn't be far.
No, Maryland's what? 6 hours?
Yeah, easily. Yeah.
Really, if you can hear me, I don't know.
I think it's the same time to get to you, Mike.
Oh, we lost him. Hey, he's back. Robot? Yeah. This is weird, man. You sound like a robot now.
You hear him laughing?
At least you can laugh about it, Billy.
Yeah, at least you can laugh about it.
I love this guy.
How could it be doing this? Like, how could a service be doing this? This is so strange.
Oh boy.
Are we supposed to be laughing so much? I feel like this is we're doing something wrong.
Billy, I love you, brother.
Yes. Jody,
Oh, man.
that's a good summary, Jody. This is. I'm more and more convinced something is messing with him. The more this goes on.
Yeah.
I'm over here.
Oh God.
Oh, gosh.
Whew. Wow, I wasn't.
Yeah, but I think
expecting
we're
this.
all nature-loving people, and I think that's where it comes from. I think that we all give off a good aura in the woods.
Yeah.
Hey, how do you sound? Billy, something is working against you hard tonight, man. This is crazy. Well, yeah. Oh, God.
Sweet Jesus.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying my hardest.
I'll be right back.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry the signal is doing this to you. Or whatever is doing this to you.
Yeah, this is bad. You got to have him back on so you could.
Yeah. I don't want you to get too frustrated, Billy. If you can hear, if it's gonna be rough, man. I mean, we can always try again some other time. Maybe I'll drop so he has to reconnect. I don't know if it'll help. Maybe we'll try again, but man,
I hope he. I don't know if he can hear that it's doing that or not. I feel like
I don't think
I'll talk to him after.
yeah, he's gonna have to watch that. Hopefully, he laughs at it.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Jody says she thinks she peed herself a little.
I fell out of my chair. There you go.
Had tears rolling out of my face.
Trapper disappeared. He laughed so much.
Yeah, but I think, like I was saying, I think if horror has anything to do with it, I think that we got something good going on.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some interest. It seems like it almost seems like it's got to be something with us, like some kind of connection that we've managed to achieve, or some difference in us, because no matter, it seems like wherever we go, something wants to interact.
Right. And the
It's
biggest
very
thing is we don't run. Yeah, I got freaked out once. I took off a little bit. Seen that big thing. And I'm telling you, my soul said, run.
Sorry.
Is that your dog, Trap?
Yeah, that's my dog.
All right, here comes Billy. Let's see if it's Chipmunk Billy. Wait. All right, he's not there, but he is there.
That's weird.
Billy, can you hear me? You there? Oh, man. All right.
Yeah, we were out that night, Trapper, when I think you were filming, right? When I took
Which
off
time
a
was
little
that?
bit.
When what?
Whenever that big shadow over at the swamp came in.
I think I was filming. Yeah.
Hey, Billy, can you hear me?
He said what, I think.
Man, I hate to like end it or cut you off. We might have to try again, man. There is something working against you tonight, man. It's not working. I love you, man, but we might have to try again, or maybe give it one more shot, turn your phone off, and maybe restart it just to see. Maybe one last ditch effort. And I think he froze up too while I was telling him this. He probably didn't even hear it. Dang. Oh.
Yeah, that night at the swamp where that big thing like made the tree disappear, when I took off a little bit, I looked at that thing and I mean, I'm telling you, my soul said run.
Yeah.
Whatever that was a good one.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of times I'll like try to like be, not be brave, not be bold, but but not run, and like try to kind of collectively back out.
Mm-hmm.
But there's been a time or few where I just hauled ass, like.
Yeah.
Just
I'm telling you, I looked at this thing and it blocked the tree out, Mike. And it was like, it was tall. It was probably 12.
Was that the last one we were there?
Tall.
Right? That was when we were just there last, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember seeing you run because I was coming up on the flank and I seen you running and I was like, whoa. I was like, what is going on over there?
Yeah. I watched it just grow into this thing that blocked out the tree, and my soul told me to run. It wasn't fight or flight feeling. My soul said, move. Feet,
I'm gonna try. All right, Billy, I'm gonna try to get you in here. Hey, you there? Oh man.
Still.
Yeah. Hey, it sounds something's messing with your audio. If you can hear me, something's messing with your audio. We can't really even hear you. It's all distorted. No, it's the same. I understood that somehow. But
yeah, you listen to the Spirit Box so much you can understand them.
We're watching Star Wars enough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't really understand you. I don't think your story is going to be able to get told tonight, man. It's strange, but something's working against you tonight. I'm definitely starting to feel that. It's too odd. Now the audio before the signal. This is strange.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, it froze up again.
Hello, everyone in chat.
Yep. I hope everybody got a good laugh out of it, unfortunately. But, man, that was strange. I was not expecting that tonight. The mystery behind Billy, huh? in Maryland.
It started a little bit earlier when he was doing, a little live stream to tell us about this show, and that he was going to be on here. And it was a little bit here and there, but he made it through the stream. But this was a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That it's so strange how it just changed up. Like he couldn't get signal, and now something's distorting the audio. That
Yeah,
just
well,
seems-
yeah. To me, to me, what that signifies is like them confirming, like, yep, it's us. Like, it's not the internet. Like, it's something more.
yeah. I definitely, I'm there. I feel the same way about that.
I wasn't sure in the beginning, but now I'm leaning on that way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Linda, yes, it's hard to bring laughter and smiles to a group of people, some who do not know each other. Powerful spirit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, he's in chat. Hey, William. Hey, sorry, man. Some forces were working against you.
Yeah, definitely got to hear that story though.
Yeah.
Definitely. Mm-hmm.
So where do we go
You
now?
guys can go check out his channel, man. He's a great person. You'll love what he does.
Yeah, there's a link under the about section of my channel too, in case it might be kind of far up in chat from LIB's post, but there are links in chat for it too.
Yeah, I just dropped another one.
Just dropped another one. All right. Dean said his chest still hurts. Wow.
Yeah, last night was good though, man.
Yeah.
Got a lot of stuff. I can't believe you went in that cave. I had
Yeah.
doubts at first. I had doubts at first, man, but you were right in there like a
I'm
snake.
gonna get you a wallet, the same wallet that Jules has on what's that movie? What's his wallet say? What's that movie?
I'm not sure if I've seen it.
You've seen it. Pulp Fiction.
Oh, yeah, a long time ago.
I don't want to say what his wallet says live.
Yeah, he went right in there. He came out though. He was like, I really didn't like that though. That's kind of creepy.
Yeah, like that's the thing sometimes with me, like tight spaces. Like, I think everybody has that fear though. If you're talking about like real tight spaces,
Yeah.
But that wasn't as bad as it looked, but it was close. It was tight in there. It opened up, like there was a section where it dropped down, and I could see the water. I could hear water too down in there. I got it filmed on my camera. I kind of got my camera in there, but there was no room to go. But 5 or 6 feet past where I was able to go in.
That's all right. Trappers still got to go to the one with the scuba gear.
With what?
Remember that tunnel, that cave from last year we found?
Yeah.
It was filling with water.
Oh yeah. I want to go underneath there. I want to go through it.
This year.
I said I'll do it in the summer.
Yep, this summer. I'll go with you.
Yeah. Yeah, because that water's cold. I mean, that water's coming right out of the earth. That's cold water.
Yeah. We got some great stuff coming up, man. I'm going to be happy to bring you along, Mike.
All right. I'm there, man. I'm ready.
Yeah. Some of those other caves, me and Trapper won't fit in, but I believe you could squeeze in there.
Oh, I think Mike can.
Yeah. I'm not 170 pounds, 160 pounds anymore to be squeezing into those tight spaces. Who said that? Bill? What did Carson said?
Good thing is the home area is drying up. I was there today, guys.
Donald Duck on meth. Jesus.
Yeah. Hey, Billy, you got to go back and watch that. I hope you get a good laugh out of it, man, because you did kind of sound like Donald Duck on meth. Yeah. Yeah, if you ever kind of get an idea, Billy, why maybe that happened to you tonight, let us know. I'm curious if there was some reason.
It wasn't your fault, Billy.
No.
Nah. But yeah, I was at the home areas today, guys, and drying up.
Is it?
Yeah. Still some standing water, but it's drying up. So
It was
probably
hot
2,
today,
3
man.
more weeks.
Ooh,
Be able
it
to
was
get in
really
there.
hot today.
Oh,
It
and
was-
Flame 4, the guy said, asked if we were still coming. I did email him back, but I guess he didn't read it. I just told him there wasn't much that I found by his fields, but there was a couple things in the woods. I said that we'd hit it. You know, when the bloom is, when his crops start coming up.
Yeah, that's the best time to hit it is when the crops are coming up, starting to show.
Hey, Sharon.
Yeah.
Ooh, hit the mic. Thank you, Sharon. Appreciate it. Oh, there you go, Sharon. Got a good laugh out of that, Mike. Yeah, my friend William said he's going to be on. He's a young guy, man. Yeah, he's got a channel on YouTube. I think he just hit like 13K subscribers. He's been doing some work. His shorts are really good.
Good man.
I'm paying him a visit this weekend. I'm going down to Virginia. I'm going to go down and see him, and we're going to do an investigation. He got it lined up at a place, and this place it burnt down, and 5 people died in it. And they have there's like a plot on the property for all the people where they were buried. And he got permission from, it was a friend of the family, and we're going to do an investigation there and stay over. I'm going to head down Friday night and probably come back Saturday night or Sunday. But he's going to join us sometime when he gets back. He said he is doing some boxing now, so he was going to finish that up, and when he gets back, he's going to join. In fact, I better check and make sure he didn't send me any messages in case he couldn't make it. Yeah, he should probably still be on later. Yeah, Rob. Yeah, he told me the story is pretty horrible. He said that it was actually considered like, I guess, homicide. The person who did it, somebody burnt the house down intentionally, and that person is still locked up. Pretty terrible.
That's not,
Yeah. Sharon wants to know how your spider bite's doing, Jack.
It's all swelled up. It'll be
like-
fine now. I took a hot needle and I poked 2 holes in where it bit me, and then poured a bunch of alcohol. I switched off. I let alcohol sit on it, and then I did peroxide. And boy, you think I put peroxide on it? Holy God!
Oh, that sounds.
It felt like it was burning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and alcohol was fine.
Okay,
That peroxide.
yeah.
Tina, we're in
Put me up
Virginia.
Well, the peroxide attacks like the bacteria and stuff. You know what I mean? Like it like bubbles and like anything that's dirty or bacteria. Like so, God only knows what the hell was. You know, it was combining with whatever. God, you know, whatever. Even if it's not a poisonous spider, they got all sorts of saliva, nasty bacteria.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's Mears, Virginia. That's the address sent me. It's in Mears, Virginia. It's about 8 hours away from me. Let's see,
Be careful
Linda.
driving.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think most of us have probably links on our channel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
for
probably the about
PayPal.
section.
Yeah, Tina. William's going to be on. It seems like he's still going to make it tonight, and I was going to have him give the details because he's been looking into this for a while now, and he's got a lot of the information and details about this place. So I was going to have him kind of walk everyone through, you know, what happened there and the history and what we're doing and how he's doing.
That's awesome.
4 guys on his team. That's their initials for their channel, WTCW.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You be careful driving down there, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. I'm probably going to head down Friday when I get off work. And when I get there, we might jump right in when I get there, or I'll sleep, crash it off, and then spend the day Saturday, check it out.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll see, Rob. We'll see. It'll be a first time there for us, for all of us. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, wow.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. What do you say? Black widows are poisonous in NZ. Is that New Zealand?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they are, Tarla.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think they're poisonous. I think they're
Yeah.
all poisonous, aren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
you remember
poisonous.
the ones that Aries found in the cave? There was like
Yeah.
8 of them.
Yeah. I didn't want to go
He
in that
walked in the
cave. I
cave and
remember
was
that.
all like, he's crawling into the cave and was all like, oh God. There's black widows.
Uh,
Here you go. Janelle. All right. Thank you, Janelle. I appreciate it.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you much. That's why we got our platform, you know. It's all because of everybody who watches, our communities. You know, that's why we got the platforms we have.
Absolutely.
absolutely.
And I'm sure all of us love sharing everything we do. That's what it's about, showing our experiences. Everybody gets to
Yep.
see what we see.
Yeah. I don't consider us YouTubers though. I still can't wrap my mind around YouTuber.
Yeah, it's
Right.
weird, man.
That's just, I don't know, man. I
Mike,
just want to
you've been
share
doing
my
it for a while.
story. I
You
wish
feel
they
like
let
a
me-
YouTuber, Mike?
No, but
Yeah. I don't know what a YouTuber is.
the way I look at it is like, if it was to go away today, like, it wouldn't make or break me. It doesn't make a difference. I do it for certain reasons, but it's not like my life force. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't. I don't. If it went away today, it wouldn't make a difference. You know what I mean? Like, I enjoy it. I do it for a lot of good, certain reasons. But yeah, like, I don't know. I think YouTubers are like, that's their. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But that's how I look at it. Like, if they took YouTube away today, I wouldn't be like, oh, like, I would just start over somewhere else. Like,
Right. That's what I feel.
I'd still get content out for everybody, you know. I would miss
Yeah.
everybody on YouTube, and hopefully that we can all, get back
yeah,
together.
rally somewhere else. Yeah.
Yeah, because I they're like our family, you know.
Yep.
Everybody, all the
I
subscribers,
guess we're.
everybody that comes in, they're like family.
I guess
you know?
we are YouTubers, right? But like, I don't know. Like, maybe I don't know. But I'm not like a content creator. You know what I mean? I'm like, I make a video diary of what I do, and then like
Right.
interact with the people here and stuff. So I don't know. I'm not like a content creator. I guess that's how maybe I should have been more.
Yeah. Thanks,
Right.
Carson. We appreciate it. We all appreciate it.
Thanks, Carson.
Yeah. That's
Thank
what it is. Documenting. That's the way I always see it. That's how I always
Right.
put it. What you're seeing is just me documenting the experiences. You know?
Yeah.
Look at my cat. Look at this. Look at this crap.
I see him.
He just flopped down on the back of my head against the chair. He doesn't even care. Here's your end right here. Big cat. Jeez. That's Timmy. That's Timmy.
Mike,
He's the big
No
cat.
sudden movements to your right. I think it'd be your right? Or left. It'd be your left. No sudden movements to your left.
All right. Oh. Cool guy. Oh, that's I think that's William. Yeah, that is William. WTCW William. All right. Cool, man. I'm here and I got my neck warmer now. This cat. He just wants some attention now, so I'm gonna have to pet him for a minute.
Jack, what have you always said to us? I mean, well, at least you said to me before, at least when we're going out, when we're gone, people can still find us on YouTube.
Yeah.
We're going to still be
We
there.
live forever on YouTube. Always.
Yeah.
So in our reality, we'll be living forever.
Yeah, and it's good to know, because man, some of the things I've already experienced in like in those 7 or 8 months I've been doing have been pretty I think pretty amazing, and I'm glad it's documented because I think it's something to see.
I think it's very important that it's documented.
Yep.
One day, like no matter what you do, right? Like you have to stop, no matter whether it's work, whether you're a ball player, or whatever. Like somebody tells you to stop, whether it's your, father time or whether it's a doctor or whatever, right? You got to stop. So when that time comes, like we'll have a lot of stuff to sit down and look back on and say, well, damn, that was fun, and like look back at that and then like go over the footage if you want to and like look through it and be like, oh, I remember. Like there's like so much will be there waiting for the, and that's how I look at it. Like, I'm deteriorating at a rapid pace. So, my day may become sooner or later, but
We all are. I mean, it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
like,
Yep.
We're like young bucks anymore.
Yeah, I'm rolling. I'll be, my birthday's in December. I'll be 47 this December. And it's almost like hard for me to even grasp that anymore. I'm like, like 47. I'm thinking like, man, 50's like right here.
right.
Like, oh man.
Yeah.
Wait till you see your 30-year-old son out with you. You're gonna be like, what this is crazy.
Yeah, I got my Timmy pillow.
Yeah, my birthday's next month, and I'm going to be turning 48.
Here we go. Here we go, Mr. Jealousy. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Tarla, that's my cat, Timmy. That's why I said Timmy pillow, because he is literally like my pillow right now. Yeah, Rob, you got it.
My cat tries that stuff, and I'm like, no, because it's got the longer hair that's just coming out everywhere, and it gives you another beard or something, It's like, ugh.
What's your dog's name, Mike? I don't think I've seen your dog before.
Gunner?
Gunner?
Is that his name?
Who's dog name?
Huh?
Yeah. His name's Gunner, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cute. What is he? What kind of dog is he? Is he mixed?
He's a rescue mix, I guess. One of those
yeah.
They labeled him something. They labeled him a lab pit, and then he's not that. He might be lab, but I don't know what he's mixed with. Maybe Dane and Dalmatian, maybe some kind of hunting dog. I have no idea.
That's funny. I adopted a dog many years ago, and
it's
labeled as lab pit or lab. How do they put it? A lab mastiff, or they had it like kind of like they didn't want to put pit down, but you could tell he had a lot of pit in him.
Yeah. Well, the shelter I got him from is like, it's in like I don't know. It's whatever the neighborhood it's in has like that. Most of the rescues are pit bulls. Like that's what most of the rescues in there are. So I feel like they just label everything with a big head of pit bull, and he had a big head, but then he got tall and skinny and like, everything changed. At like 3 months, he was short and stocky with a big head, and then like at 4 and 5 months, he was like all like tall and lanky. So,
I got cat hair flying everywhere now.
Yeah,
Jesus.
You got the big fluffy hair cat, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got kind of lucky. Mine are like short hair, so they don't really fit a lot.
And he weighs,
he's huge.
12 pounds.
Yeah,
that's a kitten.
Yeah, that's the bobcat like we've seen out there the other night, just last night.
I think he was half bobcat. These people were gonna take him and have him euthanized, and they called me and they were like, "Can you take one of these cats?" And I was like, "I can't take them all, but I can take one." Yeah, he's 6 months old.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's a big cat, dude.
Yeah,
that's a big cat.
Wow, 6 months.
Catching up on some of the chat here. Carson, picking up granddaughter from school, play rehearsal. Thanks for a great evening. White light and love to all. Protective prayers offered to everyone and blessings. Thanks, Carson.
Thank you,
Carson. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Sharon, Jack, you're so brave. You just tell the bobcat to shh. Shush.
Well, I was thinking the same thing. He's like, "There's a bobcat over here somewhere." Shine the flashlight. I would have been getting that dog.
Go back in your hole.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, and I'm in the hole, and when I heard you guys like, "Oh, make sure it doesn't run in there," and I'm thinking, "Oh my gosh!" I'm like, somehow I happen to be in like its little sleeping den, and it's like I want to go back home, and it just runs in there, and then I'm laying there. I'm like,
Mike's like, "Good kitty."
We're gonna have to end the stream now.
I don't know. And then a raccoon popped out of the rocks.
Yeah, that was weird because like
Yeah, it went from a
yeah.
bobcat to a raccoon.
There's Blue. Hey, Blue.
Hey, Blue.
Blue just busted in here. He's a blue
Yeah.
nose pit bull.
Yeah, he's cool. He's a cool dog. He gave me the cautious,
easy.
cautious welcome when I first met him, but he likes me now, I think.
Easy. Looks like Mike's dog.
Yep, they bum rushes me every time I'm on a live stream. He'll lay there all day, but as soon as I'm on a live stream, he starts. I mean, just bull charging with his head, throwing it around. Just knocks me off balance.
Dog and that cat do some weird stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
I'll walk in, they'll both be laying on their backs real close to each other, licking each other. I'm like, what the? This is weird, man. Like, not in the room.
Sharon was cracking up, the raccoon and the snake.
Right, back up.
I didn't see the snake, man. I heard you talking about it, but I didn't get to actually see it.
Yeah, that was weird. Well, trappers out there is just stepping on snakes.
Oh, I know. I didn't even see it. It was so tiny. Hey, I picked it up and I rescued it though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get out of here, man. He's starting to get he's getting too heavy. He's just
like
laying.
a little rattler.
Get out of here.
Yeah, it did look like a little rattler.
Okay.
Yeah, he was grabbing at that stick I had in my hand too.
Yeah.
You gotta put in for overtime all the stuff you do out there, Trapper.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta
shooing away animals for Mike. Get out of here, raccoon. Come on, Bobcat.
Hey,
Jeez, here comes a snake.
Stump Jumper, what's up? OCST.
Hey guys, I just got bit by a spider.
Stump Jumper's in.
Hey, Stump Jumper.
And we got Harold, OCST.
Harold.
Stump Jumper's got a good eye.
Yep.
Yeah, he does.
Yes.
Everybody. I mean, wow.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff we don't even see.
I'm always like waiting to find out what we missed every time when we go somewhere. I'm like,
right.
Oh, I wonder what was around us tonight. I'll have to go see what everybody found because
it
seems like
I just can't wait to like get back and like, okay, guys, start posting. I want to see the stuff.
When the messages start coming in and the pictures start coming in, it's really cool to see what was around you. Mm-hmm. We don't see it out there.
Yeah, you guys are fortunate. You have such a big group of people, and they're all like they're all so like they work well together. Like everybody's, it's awesome. It's nice to see that. You know, it really is.
Yeah, these guys are like family to me now. You know,
we're
close. We're like a lot alike in some ways, in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm always ready whenever want to go work somewhere or go somewhere together.
Yep.
It's another adventure.
Soon home area starts. That's so big, isn't it, Mike? That place is huge.
Yeah. Trapper. Gonna go check out the caves.
Yeah.
We'll have to go back there again soon. Where do you want to go next? You got any ideas?
Next?
Yeah.
I
mean, I don't want to I guess maybe that's too direct because I know.
What about?
But I did get a message this morning that said, "Hey, swing by my place, just check it out. You guys are welcome." They have like 200 acres.
Wow.
But it's like parted out. You know what I'm saying? Some of it's across the road, some's not, some's on this side of the road. And they always hear weird stuff. They don't believe in Bigfoot or anything, but they're fans of the show. And we can check that out. Why the home area keeps drying up.
Yeah.
Okay. At some point we're gonna have to go to the PA claims.
Okay.
Yeah. We gotta get those done and out of the way.
Yeah, Littlefoot's grandma.
LIB.
Oh yeah.
I think that would be awesome.
Said in the end, LIB, you have great content. You're giving us a big part of your life. You've been, huh?
Oh,
It's been
thank you.
doing it for a while.
Yeah.
That white Sasquatch was pretty amazing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty mind blowing stuff. Like every time I think, like, I don't want to say I think that way, but every time I get complacent, like, well, today's gonna be a normal day. It's never, it's like there's always something mind blowing.
Yep.
Never gets old.
I don't even try to think of a normal day.
Yeah.
Never
People are like,
normal
how do you
for me.
get so much good stuff on camera? I'm like, I never don't like I have it up. You know what I mean? I don't have to think about it. I don't have to go in my pocket. I don't have to react. Where I'm turning is where it is. So like if I'm looking at something, you're looking at it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So and it takes thousands of hours to get 1 minute of something great.
Hey, Mike, I just watched a video not too long ago that you just posted. What is the history behind that bamboo forest? You were taking you said, y'all, I'm just going to head back into the bamboo forest. And I haven't seen the video before that. So what's the history on the bamboo forest?
That's what they're talking about is the white Sasquatch was there the time before that was when I encountered that white Sasquatch. So I hadn't been back in there. So when I was probably, if you just saw the recent video of it, was when I was, returning back. So I was a little, I don't know, I was a little like reluctant,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's a cool looking forest, to be honest with you. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
yeah, it's really close to the Long Island Sound. Like it's back. There's a bunch of like houses around it, believe it or not, and they're really, they're really really big houses with a lot of property. But I guess this little section in there is, it's probably only like 25 acres, that part, maybe 50 or so tops. Tops. It's not a huge area, but again, it's all connected by woods. They're all connected, but if you think about it, it gets kind of split up by roads, and you know what I mean. So that's when I look at it in different sections. So
Right.
I don't know, but it's really close. It's surrounded by like vineyards, and then it's really really close to the water. So it's a prime spot. I like it. It
looked really cool.
Yeah, so there's a lot going on in there now that it's filled in too. It's like it's like a little jungle in there.
Yeah, because I remember on that same video you zoomed in on that tree, and you said something was going on in that tree. You thought, or that tree was something to do with that tree, that big tree.
Yeah. So I try to like talk through everything that's going on with me. You know what I mean? Like narrate, if you will, because like I hear it all the time that like I've helped somebody by like, by just talking through what I'm doing, and I did my first year of this Bigfooting thing. Like I did live streams for my first year, and it was to help me too, because I was with people who had been around the stuff for a long time, and I was just fresh into the game. I saw a Sasquatch and then I started searching for them. You know what I mean? Like that's how it was for me. And so I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was walking around, kicking around some rocks, moving some sticks. Like I had no idea, and not that I do now, but you know what I mean. So,
right.
in a nutshell, I just took that when I started recording videos. I just went and I just act like everybody's there, like they're there in chat, and I'm just still talking to them like they're there the whole time. Once in a while, you get the person that comes by and says, "Oh, shut the hell up! I can't hear anything." But change the channel, buddy. This is the way I do it. You know what I mean? Like you're never gonna please everybody, so you might as well do it your way. And
right.
So that's what works for me. And
I enjoy watching your channel.
Well, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
It really was disturbing to see somebody caught that stuff on fire.
I know, bro. I know.
Structures, man. I was like, what is wrong with people?
Yeah, it's mind blowing. That was like the one that was on fire. That was like at least like a 40-foot teepee structure. It was gorgeous, and it's been there a while too. They've all been there quite a while.
Yeah, get a chance to watch that one trap.
Say what?
Well, watch the ones before that when they're standing. Those are more special. That you'll just hear me cursing up a storm and like fucking damn near crying. That was an emotional day for me. I had somebody help me. This Camper with Sasquatch, a buddy of mine. I sent a bunch of like, because I was just making. I had somebody down from the Catskills too, so I was like, I'll take you here because it's awesome. Even if we don't have an experience, you'll see some amazing stuff. And we got there, and like one of them was sawed down to pieces, and one of them was burnt to the ground. There was still the big one was still there, so that was cool. But I mean, it was just really upsetting. So I kept turning off the camera, like rage quitting, like just, I was mad, I was sad, it was just emotional.
Mm.
Now, Mike, can I ask you a question?
No, yeah, go on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you think yours travels, or does it stay in the area? Migrate? Like that?
Yeah, no, I mean, so it's a tough question, right? They all travel, I guess, right? I don't think they physically, like where their home is. I don't think they physically move around. Like they're not like nomadic, you know what I mean? I think they have like a little area where they go, and that's on the island. Now, I only did like a year up in the mountains, so I don't really know too much, but I mean, they can be anywhere they want at any given time, right? Like, I don't know where everybody is with their understanding, but like, I don't try to force myself on anybody. I never try to do that, but my understanding is that they're interdimensional, and they do use these portals and things to that effect, so they could be wherever they want. So how far do they travel? How often? I don't know, but as far as like them as like a tribe and a family and in their area, I don't think they go very far. Like I could pretty much. The ones that I know of, like the family that I deal with that on a regular basis, they don't go nowhere. They're just, I could go in there any time of day, and it's like clockwork. It's like a layup, I could do that every day and get good footage and like a good experience, but I try to challenge myself. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that's what I found. Some of these that in our home area, I don't think they leave. I think the young ones take off when they get, ripe enough, but I believe they're just like us, bad knees, hips, arms,
Yeah, it's quite. I mean, they all have different tasks and gifts and stuff too. You know what I mean? Like, so if
like today, I went out and dropped apples.
Yeah,
off apples and said hello, and we'll see them soon, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, like I'm to what William from Maryland Squatch Watcher, what he was talking about with the staff. He talked about how they can travel, and he was saying how the staff is part of that they use it. And that was interesting to me when he was telling me about that. And Rob asked about cloaking, and it made me think about that incident from when you were at Claim 3 in the red light. It made me wonder, is that possibly what we were seeing on the camera, or was it something
like jellyfish kind of looking like?
Yeah. Look transparent. I could show that clip too if you want to see it again, because that was, to me, that was one of the most amazing things I've seen.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Yeah, it was special.
Yeah, I'm gonna show that. I'm gonna go ahead and
yeah, I don't want to say like Predator like and think put like a movie into people's heads. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sometimes you got to just reach for that analogy, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share that right now while we're on it. Let me go back here and bring that up.
Stallone.
All right, how's that? Can you see it full screen?
Yep.
Yeah. Look at that, man.
Look at that. Oh my gosh.
It comes up and then just fades back. See ya.
Man, when I saw that, I like flipped. I was like, what is that? And it's just there checking you out. It's like, what are you doing?
You could see it move different, like you're moving ever so slightly, and that thing's moving at a different pace. It's pretty amazing.
It is.
Yeah, when I seen that,
it was trying to slide. Like it was trying to slide with you, like to get behind something, it looks like.
Right. And you could just see it disappear into the background. It's like, grr.
Yeah, and then it faded back. Right. Pretty badass. They're good at staying right at the edge of the light. And I think that red light really, it either attracted it my original thought was that it was at the edge of the light and the red light kind of picked it up. But I'm also thinking that your red light might have made it think you were something else, and it came in real fast and then was like, oh damn, it's a human, and then just tried to fade back.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I did?
don't know.
Right when I seen that, I got myself a decent red light, and I made sure I had a headlamp that has red light capability too, because I knew there was something to that red spectrum that helped see that. And
Right.
I was like right on that. I'm like, yep. I'm like, I got to get some red lights.
When you guys
I
come
just
here,
went out
I'll show you guys the psionics and the psionics night vision with the infrared. Like the psionics is cool in itself, but then when you use that infrared, like you could put that infrared in your palm and you don't see it. But once you look through the night vision, you turn that infrared flashlight on, it's like boom, it's just beaming and
Have 'em.
you can't see it with your naked eye. But
Yep,
once
we
you
have
put
'em.
that, and that's how, and that's one of the ways they could see, right? Like obviously you shine a flashlight through the woods, you can't see nothing, but that flashlight pans, and all of a sudden you see it like 6 sets of deer eyes, like they're, staring right at you. It's
Right.
like,
Yeah, the UV flashlight I got, IR flashlight, is just
Oh, okay.
it's amazing in the summer, man.
Yeah,
I
so
cannot wait to break those back out with the
yeah,
IR camera.
Yeah, I was thinking about upgrading instead of illuminators, getting myself a good like IR light and mount that to my camera tripod instead of the illuminators, just for a better view in the IR.
Yeah, I actually just started getting all that equipment ready and charged up. And
What about Claim 3, Jack? Are we still dealing with Claim 3?
yeah, but before I bring Claim 3 up, because I did something with nobody noticing, that nothing's bothering the house anymore. But I think yeah, we got to get back there.
Yeah.
But nothing's bothering the house no more.
And we
Best sleep. I don't know what you did. Whatever is back there it's screaming a lot. That's what he said. He goes, it's screaming a lot.
Yeah.
So it's still back.
We can hear it, but it's not bothering the house no more.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, William?
Hey, what's up? Sorry, I'm totally late. I had something come up, but I'm here. I made it.
All right, man.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, how are you? I'm good.
Right.
I'm good.
Yeah, if you guys, I don't know if any of you seen the old live stream I did a while back, but William and I started talking early on, just talking about some experiences, paranormal things, and we wanted to get together and do something. And you were telling me about that farmhouse, and you got the chance, we got the time to go stay there, and I was like, I'll drive down. We'll go check this out.
So yeah, I'm gonna collab with Mike soon.
Yeah, it's gonna be this weekend.
I'm gonna make a video out of it. I'm sure, Mike, you'll also probably want to make a video out of it. We can.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
I'm bringing
Take care of our guy down there, man. Make sure he's eating and drinking. We need him back. You can't keep him.
Yeah, well, you guys are going to go back to Claim 3, and there's going to be some crazy stuff going on without me again.
Yeah.
Hello, Sharon K.
Yeah, so how long have you had your channel going now?
Well, I started on I think November 1st of 2021. Okay. So my channel has been going for a year and a little bit less than a year and a half.
Wow.
So
yeah, and how old are you? Are you 16 or 17?
I'm 16. I'm about to turn 17 in July.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love it. Get into it early.
Yep. Fresh legs in the biz.
Yeah, that was kind of like, wow. I'm like, this young guy is really interested in paranormal stuff already, but you've had some experiences, you were telling me, so I understand.
Yeah. I mean, how did I not?
I don't want to bow out in the middle of his story, so I'm gonna go. I got a premiere coming on in a few minutes, so.
All right, Mike.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate you.
Love you, brother.
Anytime.
Thank you,
Mike.
I appreciate it.
William, keep up the good work, buddy.
Thank you. Yeah, you too. See you. There you go. All right. So what we've been going on here? We've been watching some videos.
Yeah, watched some videos. We had William from Maryland Squatch Watcher on, and I guess someone or some things, I don't know, something didn't want him to talk to us tonight because he was getting.
Show William that jelly.
Oh yeah, he saw that. I sent him that clip before.
Yeah, that clip is really crazy. That clip is really freaking crazy.
DJ said hello, William.
Yep. Hello, DJ. Hello.
Everybody saying hi.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello, older woman. She was here on when we first did our live stream. Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll be right back, guys.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna say we've been on for a while. You guys are probably ready to take a break, or
Yeah, I need something to drink real quick and use the bathroom.
All right.
Sorry, I joined late. I missed out on all the fun.
Oh, hey, that's right. You were boxing, huh?
Yeah, well,
Cool.
I was boxing, and then I got back, and then my dad was talking to me, and just like a bunch of junk got in the way. But I'm here.
All right. Yeah, man. I'm glad you made it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I'm glad I showed up.
I figured we'd be on chatting and talking for a while, so I'm like, I wasn't worried.
Yeah.
I don't know if you were able to catch any of it, but if you go back and watch some of the interference that William was getting when we were trying to talk, it was like signal interference, and then something was messing with like his audio. Like he sounded like some kind of like a Smurf or something. It was strange. It was really funny. I mean, we were in tears laughing. Oh, you're gonna have to at least watch that part if you go back.
Yeah. I can watch it back on my PC right here.
Sally Joseph, what's up?
Oh, hello.
So, tell me about this place that you've been trying to get us in there or get yourself in there for a while.
Oh yeah, so I have a family friend named Kevin, and about William, what's your channel? WTCW Paranormal. So I have this family friend named Kevin, and I think 5 or 6 years ago there was this house in the middle of nowhere, basically in Virginia, just complete middle of nowhere, like 30 minutes away from anything, and it burned down in like 2007. Apparently, my dad told me, and the guy who burned it out went to jail. And prior to that, not only did it burn down, but prior to that, there was a family living there. All 4 members of the family died on property. And I stayed there for like a week when he first renovated it because Kevin wanted to show me and my family. And I mean, I am not claiming to have the vision per se. I'm not psychic, but man, when you go in there, it's like there's a weight on your chest. It's crazy. And if you go out back and take a left, their graves are right there on site with them buried in it, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. When you were telling me some of those details, man, I was like, I guess if we're going to go look into some paranormal things, I'm like, this place seems like there's a lot of trauma, probably something going on.
Did they die in the fire?
I think they died. I don't know exactly. I asked Kevin. Kevin told me a couple years ago what he thinks may have happened, but I asked him again recently so I could have some context for my video, and he told me he doesn't know exactly why they died, but he knows there's 4 graves, a mother, a father, a son, and an infant baby boy.
Wow.
And they all died, and they're buried right there, right next to the house. And when I stayed there for, well, one detail, Kevin told me when I mentioned to him that maybe I would was trying to do a paranormal thing there because, he owns it and he's a family friend and stuff. He was like, oh yeah, man, I'm totally down for that. Cause the people I've been renting it to they've been talking about some pretty weird stuff in there. And since I've stayed in there, it's been a little bit weird and some stuff there too. And I was like, oh, perfect. Perfect.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I probably will get there I'm going to have all my stuff ready. So I'm going to leave Friday as soon as I get off work, shoot down there. Hopefully I'll make it there around 1 a.m. So we could probably jump right in.
Yeah. I found out that I have Friday off of school, so I can actually show up sooner than I thought I would. And I can just get everything ready for you when you show up. Me and my dad will already be there.
Cool. Yeah, I'll have all my stuff with me.
Also, thank you, Long Island Bigfoot. Saw your comment. Appreciate it. We are the future. Everyone on this live show right now, we're the future of the paranormal. Just wait. Just wait. But yeah. So, and then when I was staying there I was there with my cousin and his roommate Shay. I think I was 12 years old. This was a very long time ago, and there was some pretty weird stuff. Like, I'll give you one example. There's like little bits and pieces inside the house that were not replaced. So when the house caught on fire, some things were still intact. So the room I stayed in was the guest room, and the guest room was connected to the garage. The garage door is literally like charred because he didn't replace it, which really shows how much damage it really was. But to the right of the garage door, there's like this little crawl space door. If you open it, there's a staircase, and you go up, and there's an attic, and it's closed off. That's like the only way in. I think there's one other entrance, but it's like just as small. But wait, this is where it gets weird. So one thing to know about me and my dad loves playing pranks on people. Every time you go anywhere with my dad, he's going to try and scare you. Whether you're 12 or you're 47, it doesn't matter. You can be whatever age, he's going to try and scare you.
I'm not surprised to hear that, honestly.
Yeah. So me and my cousin were trying to sleep, and we hear the crawl space door, boom, 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 boom. So I'm like, oh, it's my dad again. So I go around the house, and I go up to his bedroom, and I'm like, Dad, you trying to scare me? And he's like, wakes up, and I assume he's pretending to sleep. I was like, man, you were in there. You're trying to scare me and Adrian. That's my cousin. I was like, you're trying to scare us. You always trying to scare us. He's like, no, man, I just woke up. I was like, isn't there an entrance to the attic from this room, which was the master bedroom? He's like, no. And I'm like, you're joking. And he's like, no. And he's like, go look for yourself then. And like started getting irritated because I was wrong. I looked his whole bedroom. There's no entrance. Literally everyone was asleep except for me and Adrian. So I was like, oh.
So it sounds like it's going to be interesting when we're there.
Yeah. So I was like, well, okay. That's weird.
And Long Island just said, toss a rock on the subscribe. Thanks, LIB.
But
Tina asked. Tina must have missed the channel, William.
It's my channel is WTCW Paranormal. Yep. Thank you.
Your shorts are great too, man. You got some killer shorts.
Thank you. Yeah, that's how I try and keep active because it's hard to make videos since I'm like doing school and like a little bit of work on the side. So it's hard to make videos. So I upload maybe like one big video like once a month. So in between then I'll try and get some shorts out. They're easier to make and upload those.
We'll have to get enough film when I come down there so you'll have some content to keep adding.
I'm sure we'll get some good stuff.
Yeah,
sure.
Definitely. It'll be a good experience.
Mike, you can go live down there?
What?
I was thinking about it. Now that you mentioned that, I mean,
one thing, Mike, I forgot to tell you, or I may have told you, but I forgot. But there's one thing that might be right up your alley. In the backyard of the farmhouse, it is a farmhouse, so there's a bunch of land that's owned by it. Yep. If you go out the back door, there's a huge trail straight back into a forest. Straight back.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah.
And it goes for miles because all right, let me tell you a funny story. So when me and my dad were staying at the farmhouse, he was using an excavator because he owns a concrete company, and my family friend needed him to move something. So he's driving the excavator and he's pulling it with a Jeep, and the excavator gets stuck because there's ditches. So it got stuck in the mud. So we had to, and he was trying to drive. I had to walk. Me and my dad had to walk for literally almost what felt like 4 miles, and there was bugs and wasps trying to get at us. So they're a very long trail straight back. into the forest.
Okay, now you got my interest.
Yeah, I'm interested
Okay,
now.
now we're coming with Mike. We'll do the
Yeah.
your normal
maybe
team.
one day. I mean,
It's just a weekend.
I mean, he's still my family friend, so I could technically reschedule this as many times as I want to.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
you know,
That's what
maybe.
I'm talking about.
I'm going to be bringing the red lights and going into the woods.
Yeah, no, really. I mean, it's just, and one thing, when I was 12, me and my cousin, we're doing like, you know how it is. We were just messing around. I remember one night we were bored, and we were like, let's go back to the forest because it's like scary. Like, since it's out in the middle of nowhere, like I said, there's no light pollution. There's like nothing around. So when you go into that forest, it's like pitch black. Like you cannot see anything. So me and my cousins start walking because we thought it would be like spooky or whatever. We start walking, we get maybe 30 feet into like the super dark forest, and then my cousin just turns around and starts running away. I'm like, what? I was like, why'd you run away? He's like, oh man, I don't know, it's just so dark and there's all these bugs. I was like, okay.
That sounds really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've kind of like changed my perspective after all the experiences I've had. You know, like from where it started for me was over at West Branch, and all the experiences we've had out and just out in nature, man, out in the woods. It's like, you know, I'm almost like hesitant to like go indoors somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Sharon Case says he's pulling the excavator with a Jeep. Yeah, well, it was one of those like off-roader Jeeps with the 4-wheel drive. It was pulling it slowly, and eventually it like got off course in the mud, and the excavator got stuck in the ditch, so we had to come back with a truck.
Oh,
that was horrible.
Hey, Connie, how you doing? Thanks for joining. I got William here, WTCW. I think there's some links in there for his channel.
Yeah, but yeah, that farmhouse, I'm excited about that one. That one's legit.
Yeah, me too. It's gonna be a good time.
Mm-hmm.
that's cool.
Good night, Sally.
Yeah.
So, where's the first place you went, like ever, to just go, you know what, let's go see if there's something there. Maybe there's, you know, maybe you'll capture some evidence, get some EVPs, or see if it happens.
The first place I tried to film something, I didn't upload to YouTube, but it was there's this place in Virginia where I don't exactly remember the name. I can try and look it up and find it. But me and my family just went there like in Virginia they have haunted tours because
What do you got there?
Walking around outside my room, but they have like these haunted tours that go from building to building because Virginia is like one of the first 13 colonies. It's super old, which in turn means a lot of places are like haunted or suspected to be haunted. So we get these haunted tours around where I live, and we did one. It was like a Groupon, and we went to this like it was what used to be a jail, and it was under a bridge, and there was like 4 or 5 cells, and we had our tour guide talking about it, and it was pretty creepy in there. And she was talking about how it's supposedly haunted and a lot of suffering happened in there. They essentially were totally inhumane. They would just lock people in these cells that were technically outside. It was just a room under a bridge, all made out of stone with like an iron door, and that was it. So they just leave them in there, and no toilet, no nothing. Just leave them there. So I tried to record and be like, oh, this is creepy, but I didn't get anything. But that was the first place.
Night, Sally Joe.
Yeah.
Nice, Sally.
Yeah, bye.
So what protection do you wear when you do any of the paranormal stuff? Do you wear a cross or anything? Or
well, I mean, if anything, which I've been on a couple investigations, but I haven't been on one since, let me think. I haven't been on one in a good minute. This is the farmhouse one I'm about to do is kind of knocking off the rust for me. So prior, I didn't know as much. I didn't know as much as I do now. So now going in, I'd probably bring maybe a crucifix, maybe smudge beforehand, but you know, nothing crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of a lot of the same rituals like I do. You know, smudging before, smudging after. You You know,
You
tobacco.
want to hear something cool?
What's
We
up?
all smudged last night after that black mass.
Oh, I bet you did.
Yeah,
That's it. I mean,
yeah, we did. Whatever that thing was that was looking at you from up above.
Yeah, and then we turn the corner. If you watch that film, I turn, something goes around the corner, and I didn't see it then, but I seen it watching. Goes around the corner, and it's standing to the. I'm looking at Mike, and it's standing to the right. You can look on the rock, and it's that dark shadow again.
Yeah, it's just like this shadow against the rock, but it's none of ours. It wasn't any of us.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Mike's
Thank you.
shadow's behind him, and I walk past, and you see my shadow because I didn't see it, but we see it right on film. Creepy,
Man, you guys' investigations are crazy. Like, I've watched some of them, and it's like, man, if I were into you guys, I'm sorry, I would have ran. I'm not going to be 100%. There's a difference, all right? The evidence I've caught, like, some of the best evidence I've got in the Ferry Plantation House of footsteps and banging on walls and things, that's, like, just noises or, like, seeing things move. Like, If I'm out in the forest and I see like a shadow person in a tree, I'm like, all right, I'm out.
That happens.
I'm retiring early. I'm done.
I try not to see them. I try not to.
There you go. When I come out there, out in that area, in the wooded area you're talking about, we'll have to go out there. We'll spend maybe hour, go out there, and we'll see anything out there.
No, there's gonna be. There's
Oh,
always
yeah.
stuff in the woods, man. I don't care where you go, where you're at. It lives in the woods. Everything.
Right.
Good night, Heather.
I'm terrible at any like outdoor investigations because I mostly do the indoor. I can like at least tell and like places where things happened. I tried to do a couple like outdoor investigations. Like I tried to do one with my Elizabeth River investigation. I did that, and I made like a hunting Bigfoot video just for fun because I was in the Shenandoah Valley, and I like both of those videos. I barely got anything. I didn't know where to look. I was just like walking around like, hello.
There, the woods. That's it.
That's how it
There you
starts.
go. Unlimited weird things happen.
I'm sitting with the outdoor investigating experts right here. Learn a thing or two.
LIB. Oh, cracking me up, man.
Grab a flashlight, cave dive into the.
By the bobcat,
Yeah,
please.
last night we sent MT into a cave.
Yeah, it was.
And then the bobcat showed up, and then a raccoon, a snake. I got bit by a spider. It was good. It was a good night.
What's up, Tim?
Man, investigating in a cave would be scary, man. That'd be scary, especially if it's one of those crawling caves.
Mm-hmm.
You see something, you're crawling and you're trying to film with your camera, and you just see like legs standing in a room. You're like, oh.
We got that one coming up this summer. I want to crawl in that creek. It's coming from underground. I want to crawl through there.
Yeah,
Right
you
through
said
the
you'd do it.
I said, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In that cave, ooh, that thing's big. You just got to go underwater to get to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all. No biggie.
No biggie.
Hey, Forrest, what's up? Thanks. I appreciate it, Forrest.
Forrest, how you doing, buddy?
You got to see the hunt that we're gonna have down over by William. That one's gonna be. It's gonna be a good one.
That video is gonna be good. Honestly, I think I've been practicing some new editing styles and messing with some new things. I think honestly that farmhouse video, the next one I'm about to drop, is probably gonna be my best video yet. Honestly,
Nice.
I think
I'll have to check it out.
I'm gonna put a lot of work into that one.
Yeah, and remember, I think you're in my Facebook group, right?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, jump in there and post it.
Yeah, for sure, I will.
Yeah, well, I'm sure we'll all want to see it.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
definitely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks, Connie. Yeah, everybody, hit the like button. It helps. Really does.
Absolutely.
It feels
Only
out a
takes
lot.
a second, and it's free.
Yep.
Right. Throw a rock at the like button, guys. Come on.
Spotted ghosts. I went to check out a 10th century church in the middle of nowhere tonight. I'll be going back tomorrow.
Oh,
Nice.
Let us know, man.
Enjoy.
Let us know how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
I would like to be there too. That sounds like sounds interesting.
I'd like to be on the outside of it.
Exactly. I'd be on the outside of it.
Got any woods around it?
got any trees
in the woods around it?
Any caves perchance?
I love church, but I'm not going into a haunted one. So
something about like abandoned or like supposedly haunted churches. This is like an extra level of like creepiness to it. Honestly,
right,
I think.
Right.
You ever watch the Adventure Twins channel? They're in and out some scary caves.
I've never have.
I've never watched, but maybe I'll check them out. Let me put it in my notes right here.
Take some notes.
I just write down like random stuff. I just have like a Google Doc that's just like called WTCW, and I just like write down locations or like things to know or names.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. So, is your dad excited about it too, William?
It's hard to tell. I remember. I think I brought him on like one other investigation, and it was my fairy plantation one. And the thing with the fairy plantation house is you pay, I think, $300 for one night there, and you can bring up to 6 people. So once everyone chips in, it's not terrible.
Right.
Like price wise, at least compared to some other like more famous places. So we went, and my dad went with us. In like no lie, this is a pretty crazy experience. This was honestly one of the more scary experiences I've had, which I've had a couple, but this is the scariest. So WTCW is technically a group channel, but I essentially run everything. My other investigators, I'm William, Tate, Chris, William. Those 3, all 4 of us plus my dad went to the fairy plantation house, and we're investigating from maybe 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the morning. Once it hits around 4-ish, my friend Chris and Tate both say they have like a splitting headache, like crazy. And I was like, well, why? Because they both have water and they took ibuprofen, and like they clearly weren't scared. If you watch my fairy plantation house video, they were like trying to be funny the whole time. It was kind of annoying, but they're joking around.
I saw it, yeah.
So I was like, why do you have a headache? She's like, I don't know. I don't usually get headaches like this. So my dad is like, I was like, all right, I'll bring them home. Are you going home too? I was like, no. he tried to convince me and William Bateman, we're both just William. He tried to convince me and the other William to like go back because he didn't want to spend the night there. I don't think it was because he was scared. I think he was just like annoyed. I was like, man, we paid all this money to be here, and I was trying to get that investigation set up for like 3 months. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna keep recording, and I'm glad I did, because like later on in the night when those 2 left, I got some pretty crazy stuff using dowsing rods and just noises around. But yeah, so he tried to leave.
I've seen the dowsing rods used before. Did you see the video I did? I just called it the Poltergeist House.
Yeah, I watched that one.
The homeowner, she uses the dowsing rods, but she's been using them there for a while, and she knows, like, she uses them. That's like her go-to when she tries to communicate. And I was watching her use them, and man, I was like, you can see the interference wave connecting when they're moving. I was like, wow. I was like, you can actually see something making a connection between them. It was really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, the dowsing rods with me, when I used them, it was weird. I was trying to hold them as still as possible. Like my arms were really like connected to my sides, and I was just holding them like this. And I was like, is there anyone here? And they crossed. I was like, okay, I uncrossed them. Like every time I tried to use them, they crossed. So I was like, either I'm getting some really crazy evidence, or like I have the least stable wrists in history.
We gotta take some rods.
Yeah, I take the dowsing rods with a little pinch of salt, but I honestly think they can work. I think they can work.
Oh yeah, that when I watched her use them there, which I didn't film any of that, because she let me film there, and I had to kind of watch where I was filming. Some rooms she wouldn't, she didn't want me to film. But I watched her use them a lot, and I mean, you could tell. I was really amazed because, like I said, I was watching them, and you could really see that interference in between the rods, like that like distortion wave. Like it was strong, and I was like, wow. And if you seen my video, you see the EMF. It was crazy.
Yeah. I saw that part. You
Crazy
put,
EMF.
yeah, you put the EMF in the basement, and it just was like you just set the camera up there and just left the room, and they were just like,
yep, up in the living room while we're sitting there, and I was talking to her. That EMF was going crazy. I mean, I'd ask questions, and it seemed like either their responses or, like she said, they were excited. She believes it's the two previous homeowners that they were excited to communicate with us when I was there, and it sure looked like it because I don't think I've ever seen my EMF do that before. Like see that much EMF somewhere. That was crazy.
Carla says headaches like that are energy drain.
I think maybe that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because one thing about the Fairy Plantation House, it like sucks the juice out of anything you take there. Like, I took my phone was there, and it was later on the night, and I was charging my phone and just like talking to the one of the owners, and is also a member of VAPI, which is another big like paranormal group in Virginia. I was talking to him, and my phone's at 70, and I put my phone down. I'm talking to him, and I look back, and it's plugged in, but it's just dead. Which my phone's never done that, and I was like,
"Well, you should have seen the drain we had just the other night." Here you go, William. DJ Rock noticed something.
The door behind you just opened a couple inches and reclosed.
Go take a look.
Let's investigate.
Which door? We'll have to watch the video and watch this.
This one? Watch this. You want to see something cool about my closet? It has motion sensor lights in it. See, I'll just leave that on, and if it turns off, that means there's a ghost in there. We'll see.
It's a good experiment to try. Let's see what happens.
It's a motion sensor light. You know, if it goes off again, it could be paranormal. Mike, you went in that house like a champ.
Yeah, I was excited to go there. I was like, I could. The very first time I went in that house, I walked in and I could feel it. Like this was very different. I walked in and it was like I could almost taste it. It was strange, and I just got like that. It was like real sensory. Like it kind of like almost made me feel dizzy. I literally was kind of like, oh, look at, I'm already like knocking stuff. I was like, I kind of put my hands up to kind of like put pressure on like my temples because I could like just feel it. And I was like, had to take a moment. I was like, whoa. I'm like, it was pretty odd and strong. Just like, that was the first time I ever felt something like that. That was the first time I was there. And then once I had the EMF out and I was just trying to communicate and I seen how often the spikes were going and how strong, I was just like, wow. You seen the washing machine went off, which I've had a lot of people kind of like, you know, there's a lot of people who have stuff against washing machines, like being interacted paranormally. Everybody thinks it's a faulty washing machine, you know, timer, but
yeah, I mean, the argument is there. I mean, it could be just a faulty washing machine, but if it happens repeatedly, and if you try and fix it and it just does that, then I don't know. I think an argument could be made for paranormal too.
Yeah, and if you're at a place like where you know, and you kind of feel and see that there's a lot of like unusual activity, and at that point, I really believed what the homeowner was telling me about the experiences, and then that washing machine timer started beeping. I kind of was like, okay, I'm like, I don't think that was a faulty washing machine timer. I'm like, I thought something was trying to show us they could do something. Said they do that a lot there. William's back. Hey, what's up, William?
Hello. Hello. Welcome back, Maryland Squatch watcher. Hello.
Yeah, you have to watch that.
I have to check him out.
To watch that clip from tonight with the voice messing with his audio.
You gotta watch the clip of my closet being haunted. We got two close encounters today.
Want some good gear.
We'll see if it's us or if it's just others.
Maybe all of us being in like one chat collectively is just drawing all the spirits together. Is the hunt with young William and MT Paranormal this Memorial Day weekend in VA going to be live? Maybe. I mean, I probably won't live stream it, but Mike, if you want to live stream for a little bit, that's cool.
Oh, I most likely will.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm going to do it. Probably not Friday night. I'm not sure if, I get there at 1 a.m. By the time we get going, it's probably going to be who knows what time. Probably nobody.
You got, an 8-hour drive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe Saturday.
Yeah, maybe Saturday morning or later on in the afternoon. Record.
Yep.
Yeah, but William, you're in Virginia. So creepy. Those woods, especially Blue Ridge Mountains. Oh yeah, I've heard some stories about Blue Ridge Mountains. That's where the legend of what's it called? I know Virginia has I know every state has its little cryptozoology monster. I think that's around where ours likes to hang out. What is it for Virginia? Let me see.
I'm trying to remember. It's the
Virginia.
something. Isn't it something swamp? Isn't it something swamp?
I'm not sure. Hold on, I'm looking up right now.
Trapper, did you just cloak on us? Sharon asked.
I don't know. My computer's kind of glitching a little bit. I don't know why. It has been for a little bit.
All kinds of technical difficulties tonight.
Yeah, it just started probably about 10 minutes ago. Matter of fact, I put it on mute and walked away, and just to see what's going on with it. But yeah, it's weird.
Man, I cannot find anything.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to jump off here and let my dog out and stuff.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna say it's getting late. I know. I thank you guys for jumping on, Jack.
Oh,
Trapper,
nice
you
to
want
see
to hang
everybody
around
in
and
chat.
chat?
Yeah, I think I'm going to jump off too. I'm going to head to bed. So,
Jared says, "Wake up, Jack."
yeah. So, William, it's nice meeting you. Nice seeing you on.
William.
Yeah,
Thank
you too. You too.
Take care of our guy right here, and your light just turned off.
Hey,
Yeah.
Oh, snap!
captured that live.
You on the live stream?
That's weird.
Yep.
All right, hold on. Let me go back in here.
Will it turn back on if something?
It's gonna turn on when I walk in because it's motion sensor.
Maybe you leave it sit and see if it goes back on. What do you see? Anything in there?
Nothing. Just a demon hanging out in the corner. I don't know.
Well, thank you guys.
When the door shuts, then we'll know.
Yeah.
Oh, no, nothing weird in there. Just the shadow person,
Yeah.
What a
Waving,
night,
saying good night to us, Trapper.
Yep. See you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Appreciate it.
William,
It was
nice
great
to
having
talk
you guys on again.
Yeah, nice meeting you guys.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah.
We'll have to get out there and do a Bigfoot hunt while you guys do the paranormal.
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll find something.
Mm-hmm.
Find something.
All right, y'all. Thank you, everybody, for being on tonight. Hit that like button.
Yeah. Thank you, guys, everybody.
All right. Good night.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye, everybody. Bye. All right.
What a night for the guests, man. We got the other William getting zapped apparently because his signal was just getting
Obliterated.
and then he comes back and something messes with his audio and he sounds like he's taking in helium. I mean, we were rolling. It was hard.
Now I'm getting messed with. See,
Now
y'all.
we got something in your room over there apparently.
Hey, you know what? I mean, I've had some pretty weird dreams in this room. Maybe, maybe there's a little guy in here. Oh, I'm kidding. I
Thanks,
doubt.
Tina. Appreciate it.
I looked into it. The only cryptid that is native to Virginia is Mothman, but that's West Virginia, so we got nothing. Virginia isn't cool enough.
That's an old state, man. Like you said,
Yeah, one of the
a lot
first
of history, man. A lot of history there.
This I'm pretty sure, I don't remember if it's Virginia or somewhere else, but I'm pretty sure we were right by where the colonizers first landed. Because I remember in elementary school, I had a field trip to Jamestown, the first settlement. It's like hour-ish away. All right, see you, Maryland Squash.
Yep. Thanks, William. Glad having you on. We'll have to try again. See if the forces let you communicate through your cell phone and not zap you again.
See that the spirits know you know too much. They can't let you have you spreading your truth out.
How strange.
That is weird, for sure.
All right. Let's see. I don't want to miss anybody. I kind of fell behind trying to keep up with the comments, but I catch back up. I'll try to.
Yeah, but I mean, those outdoor investigations are fun. Maybe in a couple months, next up after you come down here and collab with me, I'll have to go up there to Ohio, go out to one of them forests.
Oh yeah, come over to like my main research area where I first started.
Over to West Branch.
Yeah, man. Or the swamp. That place. Those rock throws are like, like I've gone with them before to West Branch, and I've heard some things sounded like rocks hitting the ground. But the times we were at that area we call the swamp, those rocks those were some big rocks and hit the tree like hard too, and that was like, whoa. Like,
yeah, I mean, I watched your videos on it, and when I heard like when something hit the tree uphill, that was like loud. That literally sounds like someone picked up a branch and just like whacked to the side of the tree like that.
The one with Declan when he was with me, like, from the hillside.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You can hear the pieces break of whatever hit the tree.
Yeah. Night, Tarla.
Tarla.
Yeah, I mean,
or daytime there, she said.
Man, what did I say? Those outdoor investigations, man, they seem fun though. Like the indoor ones, sometimes they get boring because you're just sitting in the room. But those outdoor ones, that's you versus paranormal versus nature all at the same time.
Well, here you go. You ready? Let me share this again. You want to talk about what you might encounter outdoors? This.
Oh yeah, man. That clip is insane, man. I like
like I said, like, man, after doing the investigations I've been doing, starting out at West Branch in the woods, and then doing some indoor stuff, which had some pretty great things happen. But the times I've been outdoors in some of these places, some of the things that I've seen have been way more unexplained and just very, very unusual, and it makes me keep wanting to go back.
That clip is really unbelievable, honestly.
Yeah, I know.
That clip is
probably one of the most
unbelievable.
One more time, and I'll go ahead and.
Yeah, that thing is that crazy.
What is that? So my first question is probably everybody's question is, what is that?
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and shut that down.
The first question is, what is that? Second question is, should I be concerned?
Yeah, and then the cameraman's just standing there, and it's just like,
it's just chilling.
He's doing, yeah.
There.
It's probably like, oh, he can't see me. Let me get closer and see what he's doing.
Either that, or it like doesn't know it's there. Some people theorize that there's like a spectrum of like spirits exist on the fourth dimension or something. Maybe he like didn't know. Yep.
Bye,
Tarla.
Bye, Tarla. Tarla's got a good eye too. She caught that. She posted that clip up when we saw that in the red light.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was like mashing the clip button to hurry up and get that captured because that blew my mind.
Yeah, that is unbelievable, man. Like,
we're gonna have to hit the woods out there and see what's out there, man.
Yeah, I would honestly. Those woods seem awesome. I would love to hit those. Would love to hit those woods for sure. Have the spirit world ever commented on what Sasquatch is? Not from what I'm aware. I mean, assuming Sasquatch exists, I'm sure they have their opinion on it.
I've tried asking that on some lives. I've had some some of the members in chat asked me to ask that. And the one time I asked it, I listened and I didn't hear any replies that really gave me an answer. But I've asked that question before just to see when I was recording. You never know. Maybe you get a message. I know on the Spirit Talker, though, there's a lot of times, especially at West Branch, where I got message about demons and then an EVP that matched, which, again, reconfirmed why I believe that Spirit Talker is a good tool.
Mm-hmm.
When you get an EVP that is a direct copy pretty much of what was communicated through the Spirit Talker. That's almost hard to say, that the Spirit Talker is good,
Yeah, I mean, no doubt. The Spirit Talker, it seems to work, and I've seen other channels like really huge channels like 500K plus use Spirit Talker, which I didn't even know. I'm trying to. Let me actually look for the channel real quick. It's
I know I've seen Twin Paranormal uses it.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that's the first time I ever seen it.
Yeah. I forgot what they're called. Maybe Paranormal.
I watched. There was another one. You might be thinking of the same one I was, where they had that weird glitch. I had the same kind of glitch where it just like was going through all kinds of words and letters and numbers. It like glitched out and it wouldn't stop.
That's weird. Okay, I found it. It's I saw it on Paranormal Nightmare. It's which is a show, season 10, episode 7, Face to Face with Satan. They use Spirit Talker a whole bunch that whole episode. Yeah, and that show's pretty famous. Too, their YouTube channel has like almost 400K as well. So yeah, I mean it can work for sure.
Yeah, those Ovilus devices are really, really good tools.
Yeah, they seem cool. Like, I honestly, the Ovilus is weird though, because it's like with the dictionary mode where it like chooses words. I've seen good evidence, but like every time I've seen someone try to use phonetic mode, where it tries to like say things, usually all I hear is just like yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe phonetic mode does work, and I'm like not listening close enough. But
I was looking at like just the original Ovilus devices that have been produced, but I don't even think they're made anymore. They might be, but it seems like the only ones you can really get a hold of are like the ones that people are, reselling.
Mm-hmm.
But there might be some. I've seen some new stuff too, some pretty cool devices that you can get. I'm trying to remember the name of the one store, Ghost Stop maybe.
Hold on, let me see. I can actually look it up real quick.
Good night, Stump Jumper.
Oh, yep. Bye.
Roller Woman, are you gone too? If you are, you probably aren't hearing me right now, but
yeah,
I seen somebody say good night to you.
I think she might. Are Ovilus still in production? Let's see. Man, I typed in Ovilus. It thinks I'm talking about Oculus VR headset.
Yeah. But there's a device I seen on that site. It looks like they don't sell the Ovilus anymore, but they have that one. I've seen Twin Paranormal use it where it has like 4 different ways it can activate, and it can stop the it's like the alphabet, and it scrolls through, and then it can like stop by either like EMF or motion, vibration, sound, and any of those methods can actually act as like it'll pick the letter whenever something activates it in any of the manners, and then it can like spell out what it wants to say.
It almost seems like a Ouija board. It sounds like to me.
Yeah, kind of. And then there's other modes like a yes and no. It was a pretty cool device. I think it's newer. It's pretty expensive, that's for sure. But I've seen Twin Paranormal use it before.
Yeah, I've seen some pretty like crazy devices be used for like paranormal reasons. Like if you've watched 28 Days Haunted, it's on Netflix. It's have you seen anything about that show?
No, I'm not gonna lie. I don't watch a lot.
Yeah, I mean, me neither, really.
Especially with the cameraman. Like,
Mhm.
he's a lot like me. He wants to go to like places all the time, and he's been keeping me busy, but he's got good connections, and I'm always like, I'm always ready to go and check out places. So I really don't get much time, and when I do go on YouTube, I'm always watching stuff that's not even related.
Oh yeah.
So
Well,
there might be some stuff going on I'm not even aware of.
oh well, on 28 Days Haunted, I'll just summarize that. It's the show's premise is
Thanks, Rob.
about a theory from Ed and Lorraine Warren about how after 28 days at a haunted location, the veil is lifted and like you can get some really crazy evidence, which they say is the reason they got such good evidence at some places from staying there for several weeks, which they did. And so essentially, the show's premise is they send 3 paranormal teams of 3 people to 3 different locations all around the state that aren't super investigated.
Mhm.
And they're completely cut off from society. No electronics, no internet, nothing. And they have to stay there for 28 days. And I saw this one team of investigators. They pull out this weird like kinetic energy device. It almost looked like a Ferris wheel with a crank on it.
Huh.
And he cranks it, and it just like zaps at the top. There's like 2 little what's it called?
Like a little probe. They look like
2 little probes, and it almost makes like a
Tesla coil kind of.
Yeah, almost. He cranks it, and then it zaps at the top.
Mm-hmm.
It's like pop, pop, like makes an arc really quick between the 2 things, and it's loud. And they theorize that by doing this, they're giving the spirits an extra like kick of energy.
Yeah.
Which I was like, oh, sounds like pseudoscience. I don't know how legit that could be. And then like later on in the season, they get like a chair thrown at them. So I was like, oh, yeah.
Well, they try like the EMF pumps and things like that too.
Mhm.
It's just like research, right?
Yeah.
Trying things, see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the thumbnail I put together for that last visit we did at Claim 3, and I'm working on getting that together. I'm going to get that out hopefully before too long.
Somebody just dropped something.
Yeah, Connie's seen that.
Yeah.
Watch that.
Yeah, I mean, what did you think about it? I liked it. I mean, I was nervous going into it. It would be fake, like, because I mean,
it's a reality show kind
yeah,
of.
It's not considered a reality show like on Netflix. I don't know what genre it is, but it's not reality TV. But it's like, man, I've seen too many like paranormal shows get exposed. Like every time I watch one, I'm like, are you real? But that one seems pretty legit to me. But yeah, I liked it. But
I bought a thermal camera because of seeing some of the evidence, like captured at West Branch things. So like I'm trying to like update my equipment and my gear too.
Yeah.
And I said it's good indoors, so I figured it's good multi-purpose. Like go with the white and the black, heat, cold. You can always like at least pick out cold spots.
Yeah, we need to try out a red light at the farmhouse, or even in the backyard forest area too. Which man, you're gonna love that forest area. I totally forgot to tell you about that. Literally, you just go straight up back and you walk, and it's like a big trail just straight into like a pitch black forest. But yeah, we should try out like the red light theory you had. The farmhouse.
Yeah, and is that the clip you're talking about, Roller Woman? The one with the cameraman and the red light from the other night?
I think that's what she's talking about.
Okay. Yeah, I'll play it again. Because that, like, I know that using red lights has been something that they've been using. It's, I guess, with the vision of animals, it's like a hunting light for the most part. And after seeing what happened that night, I was instantly like, yes. I'm like, if you're able to if that red spectrum is why you were able to see what that was, I don't see why whenever you're doing any kind of paranormal investigating, going red light.
Yeah.
Just to see, you never know. You might be able to see something that you?
Yeah, I mean, I have something I can let you borrow. Hold on, let me actually show you real quick. I was talking about it on the phone earlier. Slightly nervous to go in here, but you know.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Rob. Yeah, that thermal, I was like, you know, automatically there's some things I knew that I wanted to upgrade with my equipment, and the thermal was one, and then the red light became almost instant. As soon as I seen that, I watched them. I wasn't able to make it that night, and I saw that in the red light.
Yeah, see.
Automatically, I was on there getting myself a good red light and a good headlamp. Yeah.
See, this is a red headlamp.
Yep.
You try that out. I have one. I don't know if you bought one already. If you haven't, you can borrow this.
Yeah, I've got a headlamp that's dual white light and red, and then I've got a it's like a 1600 lume red flashlight. It's just red.
Man, oh, I got something to show you. I have like the flashlight to beat all flashlights.
Wouldn't it be something if the door closes behind him right now?
Imagine. I have like the flashlight to beat all flashlights. Hold on, let me show you this thing.
All right.
This thing is huge, as you can see.
Yeah, I could see that. Wow. Yeah, it looks like you just turned the lights on inside there.
This flashlight is
That's sweet. Does it have one of those like fans built into it? I've seen some of those, like that one that's supposed to be the brightest like right now that you can get. It actually has a cooling fan built into it because it gets too hot.
no idea. I have no idea. This thing is huge though. It's literally made by Duracell. and
Okay,
it takes,
Roller, I know what you mean.
it takes like 8 batteries.
You're gonna have to send me a link to where you got that because I might be interested in getting one of those.
This flashlight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can send it to you. Sure.
Okay, I'll show you that one. Yeah, Roller Woman. I know which one you're talking about. Behind the mound. Yeah, I'll show that one. I don't know if William's seen that, so I'll let him see it too. Yeah, Rob, the red light. Yeah.
I got my fancy lighting on for the live stream. I got my ring light on.
Wow, you built your own thermal camera the other day. Ooh,
Man.
hey, I'm jealous.
I say, what? How'd you do that? You need to teach me your secrets.
Yeah, that red light opened up my eyes to a whole lot after seeing what was captured. I don't know, William. Here, I'm going to show this clip. Older Woman wanted me to show this again, which is a great clip. I don't know if I ever showed you this one.
You may not have. I don't know.
Let me go back, and it was right here.
Who's standing next to me? Just said.
Oh wait, that was oops, my fault. I think I clicked the wrong one. I think it's this one.
It's down. Yeah, they're saying down below the mound here. That's where I see you.
Whoa!
Did you see it walk?
Yeah, they're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna back up because have I showed you this before?
I don't think you have.
Okay.
No.
This is one of the reasons, like when I first that William from Maryland Squatch Watchers, I heard him talking, and I was watching him on the ORD channel, and I heard him talk about something, and when I heard him talk about it, it took me right back to this moment here because what he was describing and talking about was what I seen during this clip. And then I knew, I'm like, there's something to what he's talking about. But I'll show you. If you watch this little spot right here, this area looks like a stick kind of. Watch as he pans back and forth. Watch.
Yeah, I noticed. That was the first thing I noticed. It like
moves. Down.
Okay, look. Oh man, I missed it. It's like tough to get a good right here. Look, this you didn't see this before. And now if you watch closely, this right here, this looks like this white stick ends up over here on this side of this like small tree.
Down below
there it is there. Now, if you watch this, because this all happened because I didn't really notice this the very first time. I just saw whatever it was walk, and I'm like, whoa. And I'm like, where'd it come from? Now watch this.
Mound here. That's where I see you actually.
Did you see it?
Hold on, you can play it back, slow it down.
Yeah, they're saying down below the
put it in slow
mound here.
Yeah,
that's where I see you
slow it down.
It's down. Yeah, they're saying down below the mound here.
You can hear Jack. Sounds like he's drunk. Ready?
Down, yeah, they're saying down below the mound here. That's where I see. Yeah, I should.
Wait.
Down,
Whoa.
yeah, they're
I see it.
saying
I see
down
it. It's
below
like moves from
the
left to right, just
mound
little
here.
bit, and then it goes off
That's where
camera.
I see. Yeah, I
Or
should.
it goes out of the light.
Did you see all the
Down.
pictures? Like you could see a shoulder. You could
Mhm.
see what
Yeah,
looks
that-
like maybe its arm and its legs.
That's a pretty clear silhouette.
Yeah, and it came from that weird like white like line or stick.
Mm.
And that's how I traced it back, because I just happened to notice like something weird changed with like the shape of it. And I'm like, what is that? And then it looks like whatever that white coloration was, looked like a stick. It was either part of its like coloration, or like the William from the Maryland Squatch Watchers, he explained about the wand, or the yeah, I think he called it the wand that they use to travel. Like you'll have to really explain it better than I have. But when he first described this, I went right back to this moment, because he showed a picture of one, a face, and it had that. It looked just like that in the face, and he started describing it, and I was like, "You got to be kidding me!"
Yeah, they're.
But look, see it coming up on the far right, the little white dot.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you don't see it over here, and then watch it.
Saying down below the.
Now look where it's at.
Now it's under like the left side of the branch almost.
And watch it.
Mound here. That's where I see. Yeah, I should. Down, yeah, they're saying down below the mound here.
It almost
That's
like
where I
pulls
see.
back,
Yeah, I
kind of.
should.
Looks
I
like
mean, look at that thing.
Down,
See it?
yeah, they're
Like cropped
saying
down,
down
then it
below the
stands up.
mound here.
yeah.
That's where I
Look,
see.
that is
Yeah, I
creepy,
should.
man. That is creepy.
And you wonder why I like investigating out in the woods.
Yeah, shoot. I need to invest in investigating the woods. Apparently, I'm missing out on all the good evidence.
All right, I must have missed a lot of chat, because I was all into that. I couldn't see the chat while I was doing all that.
Oh shoot.
That's a cool spotted ghost. I don't know what it was, man. You know what I mean?
No idea what that.
It
thing
looked like it had texture, though. Like that looked like a physical being.
Yeah.
You know, like, and it the flashlights, they didn't even see it, and it looks like the flashlights were right by it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it seemed like it must have known the flashlights might be pointed towards it at some point, and it was like,
Yeah.
I better get out of here.
Yeah, I was like, oh nope.
It just gets up, and it's like, here we go.
Can't eat these guys.
Have a good night, Christine.
Have a good night. What a great night. Made me laugh. Safe travels, Memorial. Have a great investigation.
And she subscribed. All right, there you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah, Rob. Another time I was watching, and I happened to just see that thing walk. Like that's what caught my attention. It was pretty obvious to me. Like you could see the movement of its legs and stuff, and I saw it, and I'm like, what? I'm like, what was that? Something just walked across.
Yeah,
I have no idea. I wish I knew.
man. I feel like I'm not obviously an expert on skinwalkers, but I feel like if that was one, we wouldn't be on this live stream right now. I think Mike would go bye-bye. Because skinwalkers, from all the like lore I've heard, or like any like first-hand encounters, which I mean you can choose what you believe, but any encounters, it's like those things, they don't play.
Well, spotted ghost. Let me, if you want, I can try to point it out more with the arrow. If you get a better look at it, because I don't know if it didn't necessarily stand out if you don't look directly at it, but
It saw two eyes appear, and then something walks in front of the guy across the floor.
Here it is. Here. Okay.
Down.
All right. Full screen it. Here we go.
Yeah, they're.
Okay. Yeah. This is the what looks like a stick that I was talking about. If you kind of just watch this and watch how it looks like this changes position, and then up until the point where it looks like something walks away. It comes right from
Thing down below
that. This.
the mound
Watch right here.
here. That's where
There it goes.
I should.
Well,
Down,
one thing,
yeah, there's
assuming it's a
down
skinwalker,
below
I don't know how it
mound
would be
here.
because, like,
That's where
traditionally,
it's
don't they like
nice,
pretend to be
yeah.
animals first?
down.
You
yeah,
know?
they're saying
Yeah.
down below
But I
the
don't know. You know,
mound
I'm
here.
obviously not the
That's where
cryptozoology
yeah,
expert. I don't.
down.
Yeah, I have
yeah,
no
they're
idea.
saying down
But
below
whatever it
the
was had
mound
physical
here.
features that looked like it
That's
was
where
in
it's
motion, like it had
yeah,
legs and arms.
And it was
down.
reactive.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
we don't know
saying
how long
down
that thing could have been
below
crouched
the
there until you
mound
raised the
here.
light over it. You know.
That's where it's
Whoop.
yeah,
Man,
down.
it's
Yeah,
so
they're
weird
saying
because
down
whatever this is,
below the
somehow it looks like it's part of it or
mound
something.
here.
Mhm.
That's
You know, you
where
can
it's
Mike,
yeah,
if you can go frame by frame if you use the
Up.
you can go frame by frame if you use the greater than less than keys. You
Oh,
can
yeah?
go frame by frame too.
Okay, let's see. I've never tried that before. Oh,
Oh, look at that.
you're teaching me. Very good.
New trick.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
Let's see. Let me go back.
All right.
Okay, I got into the full video by accident. All right. Ghost. I don't know if you've seen that.
Down. Yeah, they're saying down below the mound here.
Oh, wait.
That's where it's yeah, I should.
Did I accidentally back out of it?
Down.
That was-
If you
Somehow-
can see, you
There we
can
go.
just
There
go
you go.
frame by frame and just look at it right
It
there.
almost looks like this white, like this weird looking white thing.
Mhm.
When it looks like it stands up, and this is part of its head.
Kind of.
Watch. Oh, the frame by frame thing is sweet. See there, it kind of fades out, but you could still see like the little white part at the top. Then watch. Stand
Yeah.
up.
And then it's in a different
Look,
spot.
and then you can
It's
see it
all
again.
it's all the way. Not even connected to the tree, it looks like at that
Look, and
point.
then you could still see a little bit of a white shade to it. But look, that looks like part of its body, its leg.
But that's a good catch though, because honestly, if I recorded that video and I was editing it, I probably wouldn't have noticed that at all. Like it's hard
And
to
this
see
was,
for
This
sure.
was live. This was another live, his live stream.
Hmm.
And I just clipped it because I saw it. But if you watch it, it's weird. It somehow this just all of a sudden, watch it. It like fades out. And then all you can see is just a slight little bit of the white. And then
Yeah, and
it's
mind
moving
you,
up.
it became more visible as you were walking forward, meaning it probably was walking backwards almost.
And look, and William was the one who talked about the staff and the like when he showed pictures of like it looks like faces in the trees.
Mhm.
And the one that he said looks like a Sasquatch face, it had like that same, I mean, it was uncanny. It was almost the same exact. If you look at, back up, if you look at that.
Man, y'all accidentally stumbled across the Black Forest from Blair Witch Project.
Man, if you look at this like how it looks like a stick kind of at first right here, this right here.
It almost is kind of, maybe you could make it out as like his neck a little
Look at
bit.
that.
His
It
neck.
almost looks like it has like facial features to it.
Yeah.
But if you see this, and when William hadn't seen this, I didn't even know who he was from Maryland, but I was listening to him on ORD, and then he talked about the staff, and he showed that photo of, it looked like a face, like it was camouflaged on the tree, and then it had a shape just like this, like right in front of it. And he said that's the staff, and it's like a white stripe. And as he was saying this, I went back to this clip, and I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I'm like, that's amazing. I'm like, coincidence? And then
I think not.
yeah, kind of sped up a little too fast, but there you go.
Yeah, that's crazy. That really is. That, I mean, great catches out in the forest. I mean, you're really talking to me here. I might actually, maybe my investigation after this farmhouse one, I'm just gonna walk into the forest I live by.
Well, you know what? That seems to be it.
It seems to be working for you guys.
I mean, the places we go are claims where people have contacted and reached out to the cameraman crew, to Jack, and have already had like sightings of something. So it's not like we're just going. I mean, we have gone to places that were kind of random, but a lot of the places people have said they've seen something, so it was already a report, and it seems like they always seem to be verified by our experiences there. True, William, they are aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, everything I've heard from skinwalkers, it's like they're gonna pretend to be an animal, and then once they've sold it, they're gonna eat you.
Well, man, it's getting late, huh?
Yeah, it is.
7.
You want to hop off once it hits 11?
Yeah, that sounds good. This is probably the longest live stream.
Yeah, maybe a new record. I mean,
yeah, we got a lot going on though.
Yeah, for sure. Even just from what we're talking about, and then also in the background of our live stream, we got paranormal.
Something back there. We'll see if the light comes on before the end of the stream.
Maybe it's happened before. I've woken up in my bed because my bed faces towards my closet, and I've woken up in the middle of the night just with the light on and the door closed.
You're welcome, Rob. Appreciate it. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's turning off is a thing. Maybe if you turn it back on, maybe it just wants to turn it off.
Could be.
Seem like something a little research experiment. See if it'll just keep turning it off.
Sure. Let's talk to him.
It's kind of shy turning it on. Maybe turning it off is a thing. Where are you, Rob?
Right. I'm gonna pretend.
You're right there with me.
Whatever's in here, I'm gonna pretend I'm ignoring you. If you want to turn that light off later. Definitely not gonna be ignoring it though.
Show us how strong you are back there. Let's see. Turn the light off again. I want to see it.
I thought you were telling me to turn the light back on.
Oh, no, I'm saying
if
there is something there. If there is something there, hey, we're not demanding. We just want to see if you can show us, show off for us a little bit.
Probably just something passing through because I don't really get like any paranormal stuff in my house for the most part. I'm over here now.
All right. Yep.
Things that go bump in the night occasionally. But that's every house though, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
That is every house.
Yeah, it's gonna be good time getting together.
For sure.
And seeing what we capture, see what we document. Be good stuff.
Yeah. I think something about the way you talk to the spirits, I think it almost makes them feel welcomed to interact with you, because I've personally met a couple demonologists, churches here and there, or contacting me via email, whatever. And I've heard demonologists heavily advocate for provocation, or essentially just making things angry, which maybe could work, but I feel like most of the time, if it's just this normal spirit, they're just gonna be like, well, why would I interact with you if you're gonna be rude?
I mean, like, it's not like I had any gifts that are like.
Well, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
No, I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, for me, with how I feel about communication, I'm not like basing that off of like anything that I've learned, or I'm just kind of like, I think there's something to the energy you put in, which is all of how you do everything, how you talk, how your presence there is kind of like what you're going to get back, or what's going to, how whatever happens, the energy that's there, whatever's there, it almost is like going to interact with you by how you interact with them.
Yeah.
And I think that I think a certain kind of way to interact is more like a way that you're going to get interaction. Like, I think provoking is going to be more of like the negative side of what you're putting into it is going to come back at you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Basically.
That's what I was saying. I was like, well, if you're going to be provocative and try and make it angry, as soon as you talk to it. Why would they want to interact with you?
Yeah. It's just like almost like, I mean, even if you're just talking to people.
Yeah,
it's like not a lot of different as far as I'm concerned.
That's what when I met with the guy who's with Vappy, that's what he told me. He's like talk to them like they're people, like assuming that they're just spirits. Talk to them like you would talk to a normal guy.
Right. And I don't like to think of it as like provoking to get interaction, more along the lines of like, I mean, if you think about maybe something that's in some other dimension but still there, can hear you, maybe even interact. It's like you might even want to like try to do something like, oh, I can turn the light on, or I can turn it off. And if you're like, would you turn it off for me? Can you turn it on? Just kind of like ask it to interact with you and kind of encourage the interaction and not try to get like, a demanding, provoking kind of like.
Yeah. Long Island Bigfoot says Amityville Horror House is 30 minutes from my house. I was thinking about that. I was like, I saw you lived in Long Island. And I was like, it's where Amityville is, if you're into more than just Bigfoot.
Thanks, Tim, from Licking County. I appreciate it. Tim's that's the guy. I stayed with him. He let me stay at his place when I was going down to the Buxton Inn when I was there for that investigation.
Nice. Rob says William is a brave young man. Some people will say I'm just like crazy or like dumb. They're like, oh, you don't know what you're messing with. I'm like, that's the whole point. Amityville, yeah. Got a lot of energy to this day. Man, honestly, if there's like one place I might be scared to investigate, like straight up afraid of, honestly, it would probably be the Amityville Horror House, like straight up. If you have Ed and Lorraine Warren showing up and saying like it's the closest to hell they've been, oh no, I'm just gonna, you can, one crazy thing about the Amityville Horror House, someone lives there. Someone lives there right now.
Huh?
Who hears?
There you go.
Okay.
There's some research.
Who hears the story of the Amityville Horror House and is like, I want to live there? Like, okay. Takes an act of Congress to get on that block list.
I don't want to like keep like is that? Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I don't want to like keep talking about stuff going on, but a little bit earlier in the stream, I seen an orb fly by.
On my camera?
Yeah, I don't know if it's just dust or something, but I saw something go flying by. It looked like a little orb. It could have been a dust particle or something. But
I mean, I don't see any dust. Could be dust. Never know. Man.
I've seen them on mine too. I've seen them on mine. People have seen them on mine too. And I'm always like, maybe it is. I don't know. I try.
When it comes to like ghost orbs, like that whole theory, I'm kind of like 60% skeptical, 40% maybe. Not a big orber. Anyway, let me walk back here. See.
Yeah, turn the light. Yeah, turn the light back on again. Yeah, Rob, there you go.
I'll turn on my light.
Tarla, how could they live there? Yeah, that's a good question.
I like my lights on. Leave my light alone.
LIB said they have it blurred on Google Maps, probably from all the reputation, right? It's
probably
everything. It's probably get so many people trying to find it.
One thing that's annoying is they like in the hopes that they would make the house less like recognizable, I guess, they changed like the iconic like kind of ovally windows to like these square ones. So you know how it kind of looks like the house has eyes? Have you seen pictures of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, on like the top floor it has like that shape. They like made it squares, so it's hard to tell. It's annoying.
And then what did they do? They ended up renovating and changing the house a little bit more, which probably didn't help.
Yeah, I think they changed a little bit, and then I heard there's people living there, which I wouldn't be surprised if they've already moved out, to be honest.
Yeah, welcome back, Tarla. Tarla's got the eagle eye.
Yeah, here we go. They've had families move in that couldn't even stay there a week. Totally believable, honestly. I wouldn't want to stay there for a day. That's probably why they bought it. They're like, oh, ghosts aren't real. This house is on sale for $11. Let's buy
What if it was like $6.66?
it. Imagine. That's the same story for like the Bel Air house. Have you heard of that? The Bel Air
I've
house.
heard of the Bel Air house.
They
Yeah.
tried to. The owner, what's her name? I forgot her name. It's like Kim something. Kim Lee, I think. She tried to sell the house to like the nearby village because all the paranormal stuff was happening, and then they're like, nah, because they knew like the story of the land and stuff. I heard that she tried to sell it to them so many times. At one point, she tried to sell the house to them for literally like $1, like a singular dollar, and they were like, "We're not buying it."
Yeah, I see. I know what you're saying. It's probably not as like big as Amityville, but you've heard of Helltown? It's over in Ohio.
Yeah.
I was there, and I did a video when I went to the cemetery.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that video.
I don't want to try to sound like, you know, I'm doing things I shouldn't, but they're police patrol there regularly. And part of my video, there's a moment where you see me kind of like pan, and then I pan real quick, and I kind of walk over to a headstone. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was hiding because there was a light from a police.
It's okay. It's okay. The viewers understand. You can't be an investigator without getting a little dirty. A lot of these haunted places, they're restricted for reasons of people like us trying to go in.
And to get there, it's fenced in. And to get there, there's not even like a parking lot for it. There's just like the end of the street has like a dead end circle kind of that just like loops in front of it. And it's fenced to like an opening where you can just have like one person walk in. And then it's fenced all around. And I kind of went off trail. And man, the tickets to go through to get to where I had to go through, like I had stuff ripped out of my cameras. I lost like the cover on my one boom mic. If you see my boom mic and it just has like a finger pointing out.
Naked now.
Took the cover off and it unplugged one of my mics and I didn't know it.
Yeah, I mean,
it was like tough getting to where I was at for that film, for the filming I did there. And luckily I had my audio recorder going because all you can hear for that whole night was my audio recorder because the one mic got ripped, the cord got unplugged and I didn't know it. I had no audio and video from two cameras, but no audio from the two cameras. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I was barely able to make that video.
Yeah. I mean, it's a famous location, so good thing it came out, you know?
Yeah, I got lost in there too. I got video of me for like 2 hours walking through all the woods through that area of Helltown that I couldn't find what I thought there was a cemetery that was a smaller plot for the old village, and I was trying to find it, and I was going like through everywhere through those woods, and it was just me walking around.
Maybe that's why you're so used to walking around the woods now. You had your like experience early on the channel.
Yeah, that's Allegheny or Cuyahoga Forest, and there's bears, and there's a lot of things, and I kind of took that for granted, and I was like, you know, I probably won't go wandering through those woods at night again. I'll just say that.
Yeah. I would say, what about the house that was featured in the movie The Conjuring? That is the old Arnold estate. That's I think that's in Rhode Island. That's the old Arnold estate. That's where the Perron family lived, and that's what the movie's based on, the Perron family haunting.
Yeah, that was that one. You did a short on that, right?
Yeah, I did. Oh.
Yeah, there it is. It's the light.
I've had enough of this ghost. I'm going to sleep soon, man.
Yeah, we're rolling on 11 too, so I guess we can end it. It's been a long stream.
Yeah, sure. I popped in. I was in for like maybe like.
It's been about an hour, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit over an hour. So.
Hey, well, man, I'm glad you made it. I know you had a lot going on today, so I was glad you could make it.
Yeah, I'm glad I made it. I mean, it was fun. We'd have to get everyone together, the cameraman crew and stuff, and go live more often. It's fun.
Yeah, if you ever get a chance to come down, man, you come investigate with all of us some of the places we go.
I'd love to. I got to learn you guys' style. You know, we don't roll the same. I'm not used to the naturey stuff.
I'm not used to being in houses.
Well, I guess I'll teach you my ways then.
Yeah.
Good luck tonight, William. Yeah, I'll be good. I'm not worried about it. I got crucifixes and holy water and holy oil and holy bottled air in there. Not holy everything.
Well, I appreciate you coming in and talking about the place we're going.
No problem.
Good time. Coming up soon. Coming up real soon.
Yeah. A couple days.
I'll be making the road trip.
Yep. Thank you, Long Island Bigfoot, for linking the channel.
Yep.
Yep. Nice meeting you, Tim. Alrighty, well.
We all appreciate it. Hit the like button. We definitely appreciate it. And check out William's channel if you haven't. There's a link over in the About section, too, in case you missed some of the links earlier.
Yep. All right. Bye, everybody.
Good night, William, and good night, everybody.
Yep.
Thank you again. It was a great stream.
Yeah, it was a good stream. Bye, everybody.
Good night.
All right. Let me see.